love sending Kym pictures because she gets irritated. Whatever irritates Kym, I like to
funny mamas.
So I had a
Two funny mamas. What's with the grip?
Y'all, what is happening? Happy Cinco de Mayo. That's right. It's Cinco de Mayo time. I got a mask on because I got a little cold. I don't want to give it to my computer. You know, computers be catching viruses quick. I don't know where Sherri is. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. She's supposed to have met me on here 15 minutes ago. But Chris is here. Chris, you here? Hey,
What's
listeners.
up, Kym? How you doing?
How you doing?
Yeah, it's a busy day for everybody. Figured you'd come on, say hello to the folks, maybe answer some questions.
Why aren't you on the screen? Oh, there you go.
Okay. It's going to be one of those shows. Okay. At Kym Whitley, follow her on Instagram. Claire's already asking, what's up with the mask, Kym?
This is the problem with Two Funny Mamas. You can't say nothing. Because I realized, Chris, when me and you was talking, me and Sherri are celebrities. We are legit. We have won an NAACP Image Award. You know what? The media picks up stuff and then it's all over the place. So I was like, I don't know if I want to really be talking right now. But What I will say is I have not caught a cold in years. Hey, Mark.
Mark in Cleveland.
Mark in Cleveland. I have been wearing a mask in my sleep, in the car, everywhere. And I go to Cleveland. I went to the NFL draft, mask on, everything.
What? Who were you dating with somebody you've been talking to? Did they get drafted? You got a youngster?
Really?
Is that who
really?
you cheating on me
Somebody
with?
in the draft, he would be in college. Well, that ain't bad, but he'd be in college. So, no, the NFL draft was off the chain. I got to hang out with Ice Cube, my boy. And yeah, you do get foggy. I can't remember nobody's names right now.
Why are you foggy?
Huh?
Why are you foggy?
What's his name? I'm just with him. Donnie Osmond.
What are you doing with Donnie Osmond?
And Marcus. What's the football player Marcus?
DeMarcus Ware.
Football player, fine, light skin. You remember Marcus from back in the day. He was the light skinned dude. And all the women like, somebody, come on, one of the listeners, look at this.
Not Marcus Allen, obviously.
Marcus Allen. Why you say not Marcus Allen?
You said light skin.
He not light.
No.
He not brown.
Do we need a photo of Marcus Allen?
Yes, we're going to have this argument. Yes.
Key, do you know how to pull that up? Here, I can get you. Oh, you got it. Just Google search Marcus Allen next to his white wife, and tell me.
Oh, you ain't right. You ain't right.
No, I'm saying compare the two.
Why you gonna
skin
say
tones.
that? You a white man trying to date a black woman. You can't be on the black.
That wasn't judgment. That's a physical. I'm saying there's a big contrast.
Oh, I see what you're saying because she light skinned.
Literally,
she real light skinned. Yeah.
Okay. All right. I see where you're headed with this. Okay.
You see that Marcus Allen is pretty light. So I was hanging out with them at the NFL draft, and I cannot believe.
This proves my point. But
who did that? That's in the summer. Who did that? See, ass. Listen, that's when he was playing football, and he was.
Well, that's how I remember him. But you're right. There's another photo that backs you up. Yeah.
And he is definitely light skinned. You understand?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You understand me? He is definitely.
Ms. Naughty 93 says he's caramel.
Okay, let's go with caramel then. What? Oh shoot! I'm sorry. I'm trying to look. Is Sherri coming on? We don't know.
Maybe. I'm not sure. She had another thing happen.
Okay. And my boy Kibo, I was hanging out with Kibo. Kibo has been at Ice Cube's side since the beginning. I met Kibo on the set of Next Friday.
You were in that movie?
Are you kidding me? You're trying to be funny.
Oh, you have another photo, Key? Is it proving Kym's point?
That's what we're doing.
You're a little more to Kym's point. Okay.
See, this is what happens on this show because
Key knows whose check clears every month.
Because why
Kym's
is
backing
Kym
me up.
looking up the dark skin pictures?
I think she's just doing it
That's what I
random,
wanna know.
and you just, it's tough to be wrong.
So I went with let me help y'all out. So I went with my girl Cynthia Boutte and her godson. Okay, and we were at the NFL draft. I'm trying to find y'all some pictures.
So,
And I got
Key
some
says
problems.
caramel.
Okay, what are the listeners? What are the viewers and the listeners saying?
Veronica says, Kym, you're light skinned.
Oh.
Yeah, Key's backing that up as well. Key,
I'm
feel free to
I'm
make your
right.
mic debut in this, since I don't really feel comfortable weighing in too heavy on this one. Veronica said that. Renard says, what's up, Lawrence and Kym? Hilarious. If you remember,
Why Lawrence?
remember last week you made the chilling discovery after 2+ years, 100+ episodes, and sending me birthday wishes before that I was a Gemini, and we decided that I was actually probably a man named Lawrence O'Donnell, lying about being Chris Denman.
Oh yeah.
Nice call, Renard.
That did throw me off about you though. You know that, right? I'm trying to send you these pictures right now. I know I'm not being rude, y'all. I gotta send these pictures to him.
No, here, get those pictures together. You want me to read some comments while you're
let's read some comments. I sent them to you, but go ahead.
Okay. We just
Maybe
got
I need Key's phone number from now on. How about that, Chris? Since you're gonna produce a show, wouldn't it be nice to have a person who needs the pictures? You like to control. You control it. That's that Gemini.
And what happens whenever Key isn't here? And because of this schedule that the two funny mamas attempt to be on, now what happens when Key can't be here and then you're relying on Key? I'm always here.
Okay. I know this is a live, y'all, and I apologize for my so I'm not feeling good, and Chris is being disrespectful because he knows I don't feel good. So I apologize for y'all. I was looking for these pictures.
Oh, these are great.
Yeah, and I forgot to send them to you earlier. That's what I'm talking
That's all
about.
right. I'll upload
When you get a cold,
Yeah.
your brain ain't right.
Donny Osmond's looking tall.
I know. Look at Donnie. Oh, Donnie Osmond. We did a movie together.
What movie did you two do together? These are great.
College Road Trip. So, did I have my mask on in those pictures? I didn't have my mask on, did I?
Nope. And then you're swapping spit with Donnie in one of these photos, too. People are going to see that.
Damn.
We're going to have words about that.
Damn. My friend just said we just wrote you out the show.
What?
Yep. I had a show I had to shoot on Monday. He said we just wrote you out. Who sends that kind of message?
That's right.
But you know what? I hope I didn't send them through any trials and tribulations.
So you're feeling tired. You're a little down today, but you're happy to see me. That's what you're trying to communicate.
I am happy to see you. When I asked you, I said, should I put a bra on? You snickered.
No, what did I text you back? Read what I text you back.
I didn't know if I should wear a bra. So then when I come on here, you're like, I guess you didn't wear the bra because you put a jacket on. How you know that? So you know women that don't wear bras, obviously.
I've been around you and Sherri virtually for a couple
We
years
will
now.
put
I
a
know the
jacket
score.
on. Is it in the group text or in the regular text?
Single, the one-on-one text. And if you're watching, thank you for tuning in, by the way. This is the 102nd episode. We are going to take a bunch of questions and comments. Keep those coming. So we'll get to those. So don't worry. Key, I have to screenshot these because they're in that HEIC format. So I'm re-uploading.
I don't see. I can't see. What is this? What did you say? Let's just tell the people. We both got our heads down. We're being rude to the viewers. Well, what did you say when I said, should I put a bra on for the podcast? What was your response?
Do I need to put on a bra? I put LMAO. How they looking? Eye emoji.
That's funny. How they looking? They looking long, Chris. They looking long. That's what they looking.
And you went with the jean jacket.
I went with the jean jacket.
The denim hugger.
The denim. So I'm just not gonna get up because I don't want y'all to say, "Dang, Kim's stomach is big."
No,
I'll be like, "That ain't my stomach."
Oh,
listen to that.
This is something. Okay, so I'm re-uploading these, Key, and we're
Let
gonna
me tell you
have.
right here, y'all, if y'all ever get sick, y'all get this. Keep this in your house. This is for any kind of flu and ailments. And I live by it. I've had this forever. I can't never say the name. Can you see that?
Oh wow, over to your okay, Oscillococinium. I don't
Yep.
know. O
Oscilliococcus. Spell it, Chris.
OSC, is that an I or are those three L's? OSCILLOCOCCINUM.
Oh, Mississippi, Mississippi. Let me tell y'all about this. Keep this in
Can
your
she hear
house.
you, Key? Oh, okay.
What did she say?
You both did MISS. You both said the MISS.
MISSI.
That's a black thing, Chris.
Yeah, he'll know.
I'm
He'll
learning.
know.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Excuse me.
She got me.
All right. Y'all get this and put it under your tongue. Anytime you get sick,
Let me see your tongue.
not a cold, but oh dear. Because I need people to remember. Matter of fact, I need the company to send me boxes of this. But anytime you get any kind of flu symptoms or anything, you use that.
Mm-hmm.
As soon
Helpful.
as you get it takes away the body aches and the fever. Like, I don't know
No.
what it is.
Question.
Uh-huh.
Where do you stand on Vicks Vaporub as a cure-all?
You know what? I got some Vicks up in the bed with me. You know, I think Vicks is a cure-all. The only thing I don't agree with is as a lubricant. I don't feel like
Who talked you
Vicks.
into that?
Huh?
Was that Vic himself? He's like, I got you, baby. Oh my goodness.
I was thinking of like a lubricant for cars and stuff like this. See where your mind went.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Oh.
All right, so we're getting these pictures. I don't know, Key, if you got those.
Okay, you're right. He is dark.
Darker than you.
That was me. That is my ode to Naomi Judd.
Oh.
I wore that, and you see me with Wayne Newton.
How's Wayne Newton doing? He looks great.
Can you lean over a little, Chris, so we can see your face? Thank you. Damn. Wayne Newton looks fantastic, and his wife is even more beautiful. I got a pin on, and I forgot I had this pin on, of this soldier who had lost his life, and it was a year anniversary. And I met his parents, and then Marcus Allen. He was funny.
Yeah.
This was at the NFL draft. Oh, there's my boy, me and Donnie.
That's good. How do you know
Yeah,
Donnie? You said your
Osmond.
movie?
Me and Donnie did a movie called College Road Trip. He is so funny in this movie. If y'all have not seen College Road Trip, please look it up. I played Martin Lawrence's wife. It was fantastic. Donnie has a show in Vegas, and Donnie was like, Kym, you got to come to the show. So you know I'm going to Donnie's show. So it was a good time. There was a picture of me and Ice Cube, but Key didn't want to put that up.
Well, we're having...
That was a problem.
People can get the behind the scenes. So Apple is a pain. So they do this thing now where all their picture files save to HEIC, which is native to
Don't even worry about it. Ice Cube knows I love him.
No, we got it.
Ice Cube.
Yeah.
I had put it on my let's see. I bet you Siobhan ain't posted nothing. Let me see. She said,
yeah, that's what I did, Key. Here you go. This is a heck of a show. All right, here's 3 more, Key, getting uploaded that should work, that are the PNG style. All right, so let's get a couple comments. What do you say?
Please, comments. Yes, listen, I'm ready.
You're ready. All right, so shout out to Regina. Her and the 3 amigos watch every week. She asked that I say hello to you and Sherri, and Sherri may jump on in a little bit. We've got Claire saying hello, Shanna saying happy Cinco de Mayo. Anthony loves the green hair that you're rocking. Miguel.
Oh, thank you, Anthony.
Yeah, Miguel says good day to all. Hello, Chris, Kym, and Invisible Sherri. Very nice.
I don't know what happened to Cheryl. Just on the hey, Siobhan, real quick question.
Oh.
Hey, y'all talking to Siobhan? Sherri can't do it. Oh, so she didn't have it in her. She didn't have it in her. Okay, she tricked me then. You know that, right? Okay, let's let go of that because people are listening. People are listening. So I have a question. Kym, what is the deal with Made for Love? My new show was second season. I need y'all to watch it. Is it coming out today, the new episodes? That's what I need to know. There was an email sent, and I need to post that, but I also need to announce it right now. So if y'all don't have HBO Max,
key.
please, HBO Max, Made for Love, y'all go see that. This is the funniest show, Made for Love on HBO Max. Look at my girl. Listen, y'all, it's so crazy, and I'm on this show, Made for Love. I play a nun who's a spy. It's a whole thing. But so 2 episodes came out last week, and now they dropped 2 more. If you have, today, episodes 3 and 4 are premiering today. Thank you, Siobhan. I got to find a picture of me as a nun. If you got one, send it over to Chris. Yeah, Made for Love, y'all. Make sure you check that out. Oh, there I go. Was that Key? Did she pull that up? Oh, she is getting a promotion.
She did great. Yes, great job,
I
Key.
did.
So
You
this
sure
is
did
me.
that.
This is me, first season on Made for Love. Looking crazy. I
Now,
play
this
a
is-
nun.
As somebody who grew up Catholic, this is giving me weird feelings about nuns.
You stupid. And look, this is what's so crazy. Hey, Key, send me those pictures back so I can post them.
Yeah,
How
Keith,
about that?
Yeah, Keith, send those to her. Yeah,
Send
I'll
them
send
back
them
to
to
me.
you from my phone where they came from.
Okay, good job, Chris.
Shout out to
But
Key.
today,
Kicking-
HBO Max, y'all. Shout out to Key, HBO Max. 2 more episodes, Made for Love. Please make sure you check it out. If you ain't got HBO Max, steal it from one of your friends. Watch it. I need some clicks on this. Thank you very much.
HR says this is the blackest podcast ever. And again, as an NAACP,
Wait, is that a compliment or is that not?
As
Is that
an
an under?
do I
They
get
say
to
this is the
comment on that?
blackest podcast ever. HR, how you gonna play us? Sherri said I'm coming on. Then all of a sudden she don't show up. What do you expect me to do?
Oh.
And I'm sick. Look, I think we should give it up to Chris and Key for pulling it together and holding it on. HR.
I want Sherri to come on here so bad. She's busy. She's very busy. But we need to address this group text because it is comical and more people need to see behind the scenes a little bit. What were you saying, Key? Oh, yeah, pop those up if you got them. Thank you.
She got some more stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Key,
Yeah.
that was for our listeners.
Yeah, what's going on here? You got some
COVID.
explaining to do.
COVID. That's what's going on here. That's Donnie Osmond.
Donnie COVID Osmond?
Donnie, I'm like, Donnie, what you got? Look at me. Donnie Osmond kissing my face. I love him.
He looks great.
He does look good. He's in shape. He's fantastic. He's a great guy. That's what I want the world to know. Donnie Osmond is a great guy. How black is that, HR? Oh, there go my boy. I need to take a picture with my boy Kibo, who is my boy. That's Brother Ron. And of course, y'all know Ice Cube. And that is Sugar in the middle, looking like she ate too much sugar.
No.
That's what she looks like.
What's your...
I'm actually skinnier. But I had such a fantastic time. Just a reunion with those guys. It was really great. And then Ice Cube got on stage. Let me tell y'all something. If you ain't never been to an Ice Cube concert, go. He went on there like it wasn't. I was like, you ain't in the back, voice warming up, doing squats, getting ready. He was like, no, he grabbed that mic. I was like, you know all the words? He went out there, yay, and
Kym,
did it. I said, huh?
Does a lion stretch before it hunts? No. It just dominates. That's what Ice Cube did. He just walks out, takes
That
control.
was good.
Mm-hmm.
HR, that was white. Is that good for you, HR? Huh? Does a lion stretch?
Here's it. Ready? Does a lion stretch before it hunts? Go ahead.
Does a lion stretch before it hunts?
And
Thank
then
you,
say,
Rodney. Look at this. Look at this. Look
Who's
at this.
this?
See, that's Rodney.
Oh, wow.
Rodney Van Johnson. You know
Shout
how
out to
take-
Rodney.
Thank you, Rodney. He's been looking after me. Not you, Dexter. I have to have nutrients because I have a cold. So what I'd like to say, that's right. What was I saying? I don't know what I was saying.
Well, you were saying you wanted to hear from the audience because it's a special live stream for Two Funny Mamas number 102.
But HR said,
HR says, yes, Kym, it's blackity black, all love.
wait, HR, it ain't black yet. Now watch this. Yep. I took that bite. HR, it's black now. It's blackity black.
Why is a bite of a wrap constituted being a black podcast? Please explain.
I don't know, because that's HR. He's saying we being ghetto. That's what he's saying.
I didn't hear that. I just read there was a black podcast.
Okay. But he said, but no, he said, HR said blackity black. That's what he said. Mark likes it.
Kelvin Alexander says, cats stretch all day long, Chris. Not in the moment. Not in the moment.
That was funny.
That's true.
Calvin,
And everyone visualized a cat doing a stretch as he said that too, didn't you?
But Calvin, let me explain something. It doesn't stretch before it's hunting because it's focused. It stretches all day. So when the moment comes, the cat is ready. Boom.
I was like, we need to get you. Can I play agent and get you some voiceover work on some of those nature shows?
No, you have to because HR done took me down.
Well, you're the lion in this one. Denise loves the picture with Ice Cube. Tammy, there goes Kym, eating.
Wait, but tell Tammy I don't feel good.
So just letting people know.
And Rodney ain't here all the time, so he brought me some food. And I can only take the food while he's here because he's about to leave.
Well,
I apologize.
Rodney is great.
But don't take off your mask. Let me tell y'all something. It's like taking off a condom.
I'm sorry?
Don't do, huh?
It feels great to take a mask off? Is that what you said?
No. Yes, Chris. It feels great to not go with your mask, people. But you took
the condom off?
I took the condom off.
What'd you say? You said, I don't care for that burnt rubber smell.
I don't like this on my mask. I can't feel the wind. I said, I want to feel people. I want to feel the wind. And I took the mask condom off. And you see me, I can't breathe.
And now you're dealing with the consequences. We have video actually of you condomless. Do you want to see it?
You're going to show it. This is the thing. Let me give a let me explain to y'all. I said I'd come do this event. It was a funeral of celebration of life for Rhonda Ferguson. I said, you know what? You got your mask with you. I flew 3 different places. I said, let me go to Cleveland to do this celebration of life for this great guy and his family. And when I got out the car, I walked and I was like, oh, damn, I left my mask. And I never leave my mask. But I've been traveling all day. I had on heels. Siobhan wasn't with me. Yerlene wasn't nobody with me. And I should have yelled back to Greg Cameron. He should have known. Or Carl and said, hey, I was trying to tell him, could you bring my mask? But you get involved and get excited. And this is why I'm sitting here sniffling now. Go ahead, show them the video of what happens when you take the condom off. And you get carried away.
David, I am at a funeral. A celebration of life. They drink it. Yeah. The choir sang, hey. Yeah. We eat. Thank you. I'll take one of those. I'm going to eat one of those.
Oh, and I'm
this is what my career is. Yeah. Wait, hold on. We're about to sing the gospel choir.
No, they can sing well. Don't leave that up too long.
It's a gospel choir, right?
Right.
What part of the Bible is that from?
Right. I was like, this ain't a gospel song. But look at me. No mask on. They ain't got no mask on. They spitting towards my face. And I'm not even.
I don't blame the celebration of life. You were outside. I blame the flights there.
I don't think you can get them on flights, Chris. Do you? I had masks on. You think the flights?
You can get COVID through your eye, can't you?
I got a cold. I don't know why you keep saying COVID. But you should wear your mask to not get COVID. If I can get a cold.
That's what I mean. You can catch anything through it, like pink eye. You've had that a lot. But
not you think people are catching COVID on the airplane? I don't think so.
Maybe in the airport.
Okay.
If
you're on the airplane, you like this the whole time. How does that happen?
I don't know. I mean, did you pick it up to smooch with anybody? You have trouble keeping your lips to yourself sometimes. Ask Shamar more about that.
I have not kissed Shamar in 10
Recently,
years.
in a decade.
No. Ever since COVID, I stopped kissing him.
That's when you cut it off.
Yep. Now,
That's fair.
let me tell you something. I got to find somebody else out there with a cold so I can get with him this weekend.
This weekend? Okay, well, you're being mindful of our time frame. I'm going to see you in like a month, a little over a month. What do you think of that?
Wait a minute. So, I got to lose some weight. What we doing?
What do you think I'm doing?
We got to lose some weight,
on
man.
stage with my fat ass.
Chris, don't do it.
June 11th, Laugh Factory. I talked to Enrique. Shout out to the Laugh Factory Hollywood. I did get connected with Laugh Factory. Super simple setup. It's going to be a midday show. We'll probably kick it off about noon. Have some drinks. Have some mimosas ready. We're looking at food options. Tickets will be on sale a little over a week. So next week they'll be on sale. They're not on sale yet. We do have a poll going in the live chat, Kym. You want to hear about the poll results?
Yes. What's the poll results in the live chat?
Question. 240 people have voted. So as we sit right now, June 11th, live in Los Angeles at the Laugh Factory, Hollywood. I put who's coming. Tickets on sale next week. 13%. This is actually pretty good. 13% says I'll be there for the first live Two Funny Mamas. That's exciting. 72% says I'd pay for a live stream. That's good because we're going to set that up where you can do a special paid live stream option. And then, unfortunately, 15% have answered washing my hair June 11th. You all have fun.
Oh. Who said that? Who played us?
Well, that 15% have voted for that option. So we'll see if we can beat that with the I'll be there for the first live one. So bring it to L.A. Couple questions. HR keeps popping up. You better get healthy for Chris. You reunited and it feels so good. Never nighted. Not reunited.
No, people understand that we have never been together, HR.
And now, yeah, it's funny. It's like we're talking
Williams
to you.
knows we have never met in person.
Never. Not yet. And last week, Sherri was in St. Louis hosting Kym and Babyface. We had originally hoped to kind of hang out with her, but COVID precautions and all that stuff. I didn't even see her.
You didn't even get a ticket?
Sherri said like 5 times, she's like, you do not have to come. I can't hang out. It's going to be crazy busy. She was very kind.
So you didn't want to see 2 black men perform. You could have watched her perform, snuck your camera in so we could have some footage for the show. You didn't want to see 2 black men perform. Tell the truth. They wasn't country music. They wasn't rockers.
You said it wasn't country. Now, you know who I went and saw? I saw Kevin Nealon open up for Brad Paisley, and what a nice time.
See what you did? You know Sherri and didn't go. Wow.
Sherri told me, I read between the lines. She said 5 times, you do not have to go. I'm busy. The best we could do is a selfie outside the hotel, and I'm happy to get you tickets. I took that as I didn't want to get in anybody's way.
I'm happy to get you tickets. You should have still gone to the show.
I got tickets for, it was somebody's birthday, and it's somebody that does a lot of community work in St. Louis, and I gave them the tickets. So there you go.
Okay.
They were more deserving.
Oh, okay, as long as you did something.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, and I did an Instagram story, and then I sent Sherri a photo of the write-up that Kevin Johnson, our entertainment reporter here for the biggest paper, the Post-Dispatch, wrote a really nice review of the show.
What did you call it? What'd you say with them P's?
The Post-Dispatch. Post-Dispatch. It's a newspaper.
Post-Dispatch. I thought you said something else.
What would I have said?
You know what you'd have said. I was like, Chris, we can't talk like that on here.
Kayla, Chris, we've been hyping you up and defending you from Sherri. You better show Kym a good time.
Well,
let me tell you something. If
me and Chris gotta lose our belly first. That's what we gotta do. Good
luck. It's we're gonna have to plan a hangout in June and then a follow up in August to see where we
right. That's a good motivation, Chris.
It is, yeah.
Look, as I stuff food in my mouth.
Yeah, right.
Wait, that's good motivation. Oh God.
Oh my goodness. All right, let me read some comments from these amazing people who tune in each and every week. Darletha, I would pay for the live stream on June 11th. Darletha's been loyal since day one, so that's good to hear. Wow. Knowing that this wild show can get people like Darletha to purchase and tune in. I'm catching heat for not going to the show. Cheryl says, Chris, you still should have gone.
Right.
I have went? Audrey says Chris is ready. Ms. Naughty 93 says show her what Geminis can do. Chris, see, that's the thing. treat me like I'm like an animal. Like, yeah, get him. How about this from Anthony? Since Sherri isn't here, Kym is going for the full meal. Love it. Now I'm hungry.
Oh, that's hilarious. The full meal. I did eat everything, almost. If I had his coat,
Oh, it's the coat, the hugger.
what?
Miguel, I would pay to see the live stream as long as Sherri shows up. She will.
Miguel, hey, Miguel. She didn't show up today, did she? And you still on here. Yeah, but you're right. Sherri does need to show up. You're right about that, Miguel. Though.
She will. Sherri got me in touch
He's
with...
sick of her, too. Miguel is sick of her.
I don't think that's it. But blogging... Okay, I can't read what Blogging T said. That's explicit.
It was explicit.
Patricia, Kym, have you seen those man hands?
You mean Chris's hands? Chris, show the people your hands. Show the people your hands. Now. Look. Put them in the camera.
Am I doing it right?
Damn, wait a minute. Is your hand big as your head? Oh my
How's that?
God. Can you palm a basketball?
I've been able to palm a basketball since I was 10. A men's ball? Yeah.
Wow. Ladies, all I got to say is his feet is even bigger.
I'm not showing him my feet. Key's whispering in my ear. Oh, my goodness.
What's he saying? Hurry up, move on.
Audrey, no, she said, show him your feet, Chris.
Show him your feet, Chris.
Oh, my DMs are going to get full. Okay, thank you. Makila's laughing. Kym, get some lemon ginger and honey. This is from Nia. Okay. Kym, get some lemon ginger. It's moving fast. I apologize. Lemon ginger and honey. Put it in your tea. Feel better.
Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you. I got to thank my girlfriend, Tamika Morris, too. She helped me up. She said, get you some coconut water and some BC powder.
BC powder? Yeah, the old school.
I don't believe it. And it worked. Because I had like a headache for 2 days.
I mean, that's just like pure acetaminophen, right?
Yeah. So let's...
You want more audience questions since we're doing
Yes, what else do we have?
You anything. Okay. This is great. Josie's excited to be here for the live. Oh, we do. I want to talk to you about this so we don't forget. So obviously you all need to go check out Made for Love on HBO Max and support Kym. Obviously keep following Sherri for her show in September. But we saw a little cameo from your niece last week.
You did?
Well, she was on the show briefly.
Oh, yes. Hannah. Tyler.
Who?
Tyler.
Hannah.
Tyler.
Hannah wasn't on. It was Tyler.
Hannah will be here Monday. Hannah will be here
okay.
Monday. So it was Tyler last week.
So Tyler was on the show.
Tyler.
And you have a little project, not a little, a big project coming out with Tyler and Neo. Tell the people.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you had a picture or something.
Yeah, we do.
Oh, look at us. Look at us looking alike. In the middle, you see Tyler. And me, Neo, and there's the director. Listen, this came out. It's a rom-com. We're gonna start in October. But in the Deadline article, they said Kym will be playing the real aunt, because my niece is my real niece. But it said the real aunt to Neo. I said, oh Lord. So everybody thinks Neo is my nephew.
Oh, I was like, you would have said something about that if that was a thing.
Yeah, of course. I'd have had Neo on the podcast. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, that's hilarious. So wait, so you're playing Tyler's aunt. And
Tyler is supposed to get married to this guy, and I don't like him.
And this happened, I read the synopsis. It said...
Go ahead, break it down, Chris, because you're going to have to read your text in a minute. It's going to be on live TV in a minute.
What?
I said, you might need to read your text. Go ahead. Tell the people about the movie.
It's set in Las Vegas. Two friends decide to get married, and then they stay married, and I believe hijinks ensues. Am I right? It's an indie romantic comedy. Did I nail it?
Yes.
There it is.
You nailed it. And that's what happens. So I said something going to happen on live stream any second now.
Mm-hmm.
Either I'm going to pass out or I'm going to throw up. I don't know which one you want.
Got it. So let's do that. So we need to wrap. I don't believe Sherri's going to be able to join today.
Yeah, we were waiting on Sherri, people, and I appreciate it, y'all. I'm so sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Sherri had a whole show planned, and it did not work out. But I'm so thankful for y'all riding along with me and Chris because I do have a severe cold, and I don't feel good at all. So I just want to thank y'all so much for riding with us, and make sure you check out Made for Love on HBO Max. Watch those episodes. You'll see me pop in. This is second season. It drops today, episode 3 and 4. And see how I just went blank?
I got
and,
it's all right.
June 11th. Okay, go ahead, Chris.
Oh, no, if you don't feel good, I'll take this. This person wants to get themselves blocked from the Two Funny Mamas YouTube channel. Ms. Kym, I'm 32.
Wait. Who said they want to get blocked?
Oh, I'm making a statement.
Oh,
I'm making a statement after reading their smart ass little comment.
Okay, what's her name? Put her out there.
His name is Will. Ms. Kym, I'm 32, make 6 figures, handsome.
Ooh. Okay.
Are you available with your fine self?
Chris, you're a hater.
I'm reading.
You're a hater. Will, hit me on my inbox.
Chris won't ask her because he's a hater and wants her for himself.
I love it. Thank you, Will. He's a hater. He's gonna try to block you. You go around him. Hit me in my Instagram DM. Now my niece Tyler, who you saw her picture, I could definitely hook you up with her. I done got into the tired range. I don't know 32 energy is around anymore there, Will.
Well, there you go, Will. Cheryl says I should stay myself. I could read comments for a minute. I don't want to stay on here too long for the Two Funny Mamas channel. But did we lose Kym?
I'm right here. I was just stuck.
Hilarious. I thought you were frozen.
I was frozen.
I thought you were like, oh, she wasn't kidding.
Listen, when you don't feel good, this is how you sit the whole time.
That's right. Do you need to go now, or do you want to wait 2 minutes after I read some more comments? Your choice.
Go ahead, 2 minutes. I got you. 2 minutes.
Josie says Chris is getting rid of the competition one by one. No, Will, take your shot. I read it, and I would not block somebody, by the way.
You're right, Josie.
Hey, whose team are you on? Kelvin, back the blank. Wait, block the F out of him, Chris.
Oh, damn.
Barbara says happy early Mother's Day. It'll be Two Funny Mamas' third
Mother's
Day.
I forgot to say that. Dude, Chris, I thought I was doing a whole segment on Mother's Day. What happened?
You're
supposed to be producing this. I'd have gotten off and didn't say happy Mother's Day. We didn't talk about Mother's Day, and it would have been bad. Then I'd have to call you and say, hey, can we get back on?
Are supposed to put out a little Mother's Day episode separate of this, ma'am.
Oh, I didn't know. Hold up. Now you asking way too much.
Oh,
listen. Okay, go ahead with the comments, and then I'm going to say my Mother's
Darrell Blackwell. Chris needs to step up, acting lazy and disinterested. Darrell.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, love it.
They put lazy and disinterested. That's the worst kind of man.
Darrell, coming correct. As always, I enjoyed the show. From Terrence. Feel better from Ann to Kym.
Thank you.
Renard says Tyler definitely can come by Chicago and we can kick it. Burra thought you froze too. Won the fight's surprise. Dolores Young, appreciate you for being a good sport and being here. Feel better. Look at that. That's right. Kym's a soldier, showing up for you all. That's right.
Yeah, I can't let y'all stand. You got to show up. Mm-hmm. You got to show up because they expect this on Thursdays. We got to.
That's right. And then hopefully we'll have a special little hello on Mother's Day for the third Two Funny Mamas. All right.
But if we don't, let me say happy Mother's Day to all you mothers, grandmothers, people who step in the gap as mothers, because that's what it's about. Just happy Mother's Day. Enjoy your day. Tell them, I don't need gifts unless you really do. Tell them to give you something that you can relax and and get a massage or something just for you, a brunch or something with your girls, you know. But happy Mother's Day, everyone. I lost my mother 11 years ago, and I don't have a mom. I got some mothers who do stand in the gap, you know, a lot of them actually. You know, my Aunt Stella, Mrs. Reynolds, you know, there's people around here that just love on me and say, hey, Kym, you need anything? Aunt D and Uncle Russell, you know, so there are people all around. So give some love to somebody on this Sunday.
Happy Mother's Day to Sherri too. So hopefully, yeah, we can have something else. So also, before you go, give me a thumbs up or thumbs down. What'd you think of Chappelle's crew? Their post stage security. I was so happy. I was like, they got
Did you say post? You mean when they jumped in?
Oh yeah. Well, the guy made it to stage.
Oh yeah, you mean the after? Oh, when they started kicking them and beating them down? Absolutely.
Did you see the aftermath? Did you see it?
Because you know what? It sends out a message. Don't do it unless you want to beat down. Because we all got people standing by the side, especially now backstage. I got Andre. Now, I know y'all think Andre can't give a beat down, but he is a triple dipple black belt. He gonna wail on you. Now he done lost that stomach. Shoot.
Kym, we have a surprise. And just in time for you to get out of here. The beautiful Sherri Shepherd is here.
Tell them, what's his name, who said they only gonna show up if Sherri, well, she's here.
Miguel commented, hi, Sherri, you look great.
Thank you. Happy Mother's
Oh, we can't hear you. Where's your mic? It's over in the corner.
Can you
You was
hear
doing
me?
your so you did your whole little Zoom like that?
Yeah.
Ooh, that was horrible.
Yeah.
Sherri?
You can hear me?
Yes, now.
Oh, wow. That's such a trip. Yeah, I did my whole Zoom.
Wow, no one said anything. That's a trip.
Well, this is Sherri.
Because unlike you, Kym, people will find a way to work with it. They don't necessarily be throwing around going, you know, hollering and screaming and complaining. That's only you. So
you know what? I
here.
feel like your wig is sliding back, but I'm not gonna say nothing.
No, it's not. It's good.
It
don't bother me. That's what I want to talk about.
Why you put your hand up and was nervous?
I wasn't nervous. I was
that's
telling
not
Key.
nervous.
I was
No,
telling
that was
Key.
Sherri. I said her wig sliding back. She
This
did like
is
that.
one thing like a clap. It's not nervous. Here's the thing. We was talking about Chris. The fact that, and I got on Kym. Did you talk about it on the talk about the word little?
No, they didn't get to because it's the reporter is with E, so they couldn't.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, because Tiffany dragged her through the E mud.
Right,
So this is the thing that we were talking about, Chris. Why Kym don't bother me. Tiffany Haddish, when she was at the Oscars, there was a reporter on E who said to her, "Oh, you did a little costume change." And the word little sent Tiffany through the roof. And she drugged this reporter back and forth and said, I didn't do a little costume change. I paid for this. This is like Dolce and Gabbana. This is what success looks like. This is what money looks like. What are you doing with no shoes on? Because the reporter didn't have any shoes on. Yeah. And so like literally the reporter was like, okay, this is very awkward. And she's like, so don't call it a little costume change. So Chris, who says the word little all the time? Okay, thank you. Kym Whitley.
What did she?
I know. I was you being silent. I know you being silent.
Did you see my eyes?
No, I didn't see your eyes because I put my face over your face. So look. So Kym has the habit. Kym has a habit.
Wait, over there.
The word little was a trigger for Tiffany, being, this because for her it was demeaning and it meant that, she didn't have anything. So that definitely was a trigger. I don't know if the reporter meant that, but I do know the reporter wouldn't have said it to Julia Roberts or that other lady, Meryl Streep. Look at me. Right. I know disrespect. But she said it to, and I love Meryl Streep. So Tiffany just like went off on her, and Tiffany was explaining that the word is demeaning. It throws a lot of shade, and it made me laugh. And I sent it to Whitley because she says it all the time. Kym Whitley wakes up and says her prayers and goes, Lord, I'm just giving you this little prayer because I know I just need a little blessing. I see you, Lord, you didn't bless me. You didn't gave me that little blessing last year. My little son. Like she uses the word little so much. Even with me, I saw your I saw you do your little show. You got your little talk show. You know, you got your little guest spot. Yeah, I see you got your little interview with Netflix so you could make the little podcast. I see you with your little hair. I see your little hair sliding back off your little skull, Sherri. With your little, you know, your little smile. You over here with your little smile. But it doesn't bother me. It don't bother
care.
me because
Yeah.
I know whatever Kym is calling little is big.
You know that's right. You do know that's right.
But it has bothered some people, and I wanted Kym to talk about it on the talk because we were talking about words that trigger. Kym knows that I don't call me adorable. That will send me through.
That's the craziest. No, it's the craziest thing I've ever heard.
Do not ever.
Because she's short and got them little cheeks. So I think the little cheeks.
No, puppies. Puppies are adorable. Little kitty cats are adorable. A cocktail table that you bought at Costco.
Key is loving this. Key's going.
Do not ever call me adorable.
Did
I'm a
Barbara
grown.
Walters ever call you adorable?
She did, but I couldn't say what I wanted to say because I didn't want to lose my job. So do not call me adorable because I feel like I'm a grown woman. I have worked hard to get where I am. I have worked hard and went through a lot to have the wisdom that I have. Adorable is for a baby. And so when people look at older people, they're like, oh, that's so adorable. If that's what y'all like to be called, do not refer to me as adorable. And so that's my trigger. You saying, oh, I saw your little show makes me laugh because I go, my little show is not a little show. It's a big show. So that doesn't bother me. Everybody has trigger words. Don't say, I only have two, adorable and stupid. You know how some people go, you're so stupid. Oh, yes. Sends me to the roof. I'm not stupid.
Kym says all that.
Act silly. Yeah, that's the thing that will make me stop smiling and I will go off. I might be silly, but I'm not stupid. So those are trigger words. And what are your trigger words, Kym?
Sick. Oh, little
testosterone much?
Yeah.
That's a phrase. Testosterone much, Kym?
And when a man says little, but he's like, oh, it's little. No, it ain't. It's invisible now. Bye. I don't like the word little put on any man. Don't use it in a sentence. Don't put it on like Chris. We went through Chris. You weren't here. I think I got to open the door. I think I'm about to pass out.
I was going to say, Sherri, you and I can maybe take some listener comments. I don't know how great Kym's feeling.
I know. And you
I told her
you tell people.
I told him I got a cold and you can't take the mask off because it is like getting a venereal disease. You know, I've been wearing the mask for 2 years and ain't got nothing. And I said, you got to be careful because we got a podcast and the media picks up everything that we say. So, you know what? I was like, no, I'm going to keep my little jokes to myself.
But your little jokes to yourself? See? You don't even know you said it.
How can you help me?
Say cheese, Kym. Say cheese. We'll get a picture before you leave. All right.
Oh, my goodness.
Sherri,
gosh. Oh, Lord. Where's my life?
You can't see anything. Sherri
freaking came right through the computer.
It did. She got me right in the eye earlier.
Yeah, I can feel that spit on my lip.
If you have time, this is your show. One of the other funny mamas just had to peace out. I know everybody's got crazy schedules. You want to hang out, talk to the audience a little bit? I think there's some questions.
What are they saying? I don't know what y'all was talking about, but yes, we can.
Well, shout out to, I believe it's Jay or Jai, and then I believe there was one other that said they're both day ones. They just don't comment that much. So I wanted to shout them out. So thank you. Sherri, you look good from Crystal. Kayla's said for Kym to get tested. You catching it through the screen, says Felicia.
And this was the one time I was going to go over Kym's house, but then I realized I had this
didn't want to catch
interview
a cold.
with Netflix.
Yes.
And I was going to go over Kym's house and stop by. But we are making her baked chicken as I speak and collard greens mixed with turnip greens.
Oh, that's good. That's good. What about asparagus?
No asparagus.
No? Okay. That's good stuff.
No, we're not going to do asparagus. No, we're just going to do the collard greens mixed with the turnip greens. Or is it mixed with the mustard greens? Mustard greens and collard greens. And kale. It's mixed with kale.
There you go.
With smoked turkey. And we're going to make her a whole platter of baked chicken wings.
Oh,
because you know
that's
Kym
nice.
loves her chicken.
Yeah, she'll feel good. How about this? Brandon, Sherri, are you coming back on Wendy soon? I miss you.
Oh, thank you. I will be on Wendy the week of May 23rd. And then Wendy's last show is June. So I'll be closing that out. So it'll be like the end of June. And then Wendy's show goes off the air, which I don't know if the audience knows. This was always Wendy's last season, even if Wendy was there. It was supposed to be her last season the way it was Ellen's last season. Unfortunately, due to all of her health challenges, she didn't get to say goodbye the way that Ellen has been able to say goodbye. But this was always Wendy's last season. So in June, I do it, I think like the end of June. And then
yeah, and that's that. That's an end of an era. What a great run. Like, I mean, I know it's maybe not the best circumstances to end, but oh my gosh, how unlikely is it to have a talk show for that long?
Yeah, I think it's 14 seasons to be able to sit in a chair. Literally, that's what Wendy did. You got to give her props. She's up there with the greats.
Incredible.
She sat in a chair for 14 years and just talked about pop culture. And I think you love Wendy. Like, who didn't miss Wendy on the day that Will Smith slapped Chris Rock? Who didn't? You would be lying if you didn't want to know what Wendy Williams thought, because Wendy Williams was going to give it to you straight, no chaser, no opinions barred. That's a little bit harder for people like me and Kym, because we're so entwined in the industry, because we work in this industry. And Wendy always was very proud of herself because she was an outlier. And I know Kym would go, "What is outlier?" She was Wendy always considered herself not part of the celebrity pack. She didn't want to be friends with celebrities. It was hard for her to be. She became friends with Black China, and then 2 weeks later, from them hanging out, she was like, Black China has no money. She's poor. And as we come to see, that's true. Oh. So Wendy was always proud of herself that she was not friends with the people that she talked about, because it was able, she admitted this, she was able to then go for it. So it's hard when you're in the industry.
Right.
And you have to do pop culture, because we have to be very careful about what we say.
She made it a brand. Yeah,
she made it her brand. That's what she did on the radio. That's what she did on her show. And literally, my heart breaks that she can't. Her health challenges won't allow her to come and say goodbye.
That's tough.
But maybe we got a whole month and a half.
Yeah. Well, what about this? I mean, a lot of people commenting how they would like that. Shout out to Mercedes Mercier. We need a day one's appreciation day. We show up, but don't always comment. Love you, ladies. Well, that's what we're doing now. We're shouting everybody out.
We got to do it together. This is hard. I hated that I wasn't on with Kym. So we have to find another day we can actually tape one and do it. Maybe. And give a shout out to our day ones. Because let me tell you something, we appreciate it. This is not easy trying to get the followers that we have, and that you guys have stuck with us in this completely chaotic world of this podcast. So thank you so much. If we don't say it, Kym and I are so grateful. Like, literally, even so much so when I had to talk with Kym about, I don't know if I will be able to continue because I got to move to New York and it's so much that I have to do. Kym said, but I don't want to stop because there's so many people who love this podcast, and she's still trying to find a way to. That's my friend. Kym may be a lot of things, but she keeps her word. And so when she commits to something, now she may be late, she may be on there with her feet in the camera, she may be eating chicken, but she will show up.
Yes, absolutely. How about this? We got a question. Piper SJ, please ask Sherri what's the name of the astrology book she was reading from last week.
Oh, that was Kym's book. I got to find out. Oh my gosh.
While you look, I got some more.
Kym came with her damn witchy poo books. Them not my books. That was Kym book. And she had that red hair. I was like, you really are a witch. You really.
That Gemini news was a devastating one for you all.
What's the name of the books of astrology you brought on camera? One of our fans wants to know. ?
You read it. You were reading it on camera.
No, that was me. I was just Googling. This is what I do all the time. I Google signs. I'll Google I'll Google signs of
And
a
Kym
Gemini
did
man.
have the books. Yes.
Kym
Okay.
had the books, or I'll Google sexuality of a Gemini's man or something like that. I'll Google Gemini man, Taurus woman, which unfortunately I didn't Google until the crap hit the fan. And then when I read how a Gemini man and a Taurus woman correlate, it was bad. It was really bad. I was like, oh yeah.
The partnership. Your podcast inspired me to create my own. I don't always comment, but I never miss an episode. Thank you, The Partnership. Look at that.
Oh, wow. What's the name of the podcast?
Probably The Partnership. If I
Oh,
wild guess.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Cutie
That's
Pie,
so cool.
Cutie Pie 16. So you guys are stopping the podcast. To my knowledge, no. That is not happening. So
Like
there you go.
You know, don't nothing get back, Chris. No. It just has to go through some. It has to go through.
It needs to be more. It needs to be more organized for the schedule. Sorry, if I'm saying you're going to have little time. So if we can steal with your crazy schedule in New York a specific time when you record, then it works.
I'm so hot. I'm not having a hot flash. You know what's so hard about that is like we're so busy. Like you are going to kill me.
I haven't yet, and it has been I don't complain.
I just booked a movie.
Congratulations.
Guess what the dates are of the movie?
I am going to kill you.
You're gonna kill me.
You want to hear before you say that? Let me tell you what the poll is today. That 330 people have done the plane tickets that are booked, etc. And I just talked to Enrique at the Laugh Factory because I already know where you're going with this. June 11th, live in Los Angeles at the Laugh Factory Hollywood. Who's coming? Tickets on sale next week. 69% I'd pay for a live stream. 16% I'll be there for the first live Two Funny Mamas. And then 15%, let's not worry about them. Washing my hair, June 11th. You all have fun. That's where we're at. When's your movie, Sherri?
I'm not telling you.
Who's looking forward to seeing Chris Denman, Andre Lavelle, Kym Whitley, and Caroline Ray on stage Saturday, June 11th? Key's making a she's flying down. We got a whole camera thing going. We're making it happen. And Sherri, if you have to video in,
you be so much drama. Oh my gosh, Chris.
Why are you so in demand? I can't be mad at you for
what
booking
I'm
a movie.
doing
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. I'm very excited. But what I am doing is I'm telling them I got something locked in that would be very hard to change unless that money got bigger on the contract. But that's what I'm doing. So
June 11th no longer works for you? June 11th no longer works for you.
Okay, well don't put the horse before the cart.
Oh, okay.
I'm on hold for this movie for June 11th. But I'm telling them that this is the date is I got a lock on something else. So could we change it? It depends on all the other big stuff.
Yeah, it's hey, when you're busy and you do good work, people want to work.
And so that's that is the problem that we have with Kym and I, because she books stuff, I book stuff, and then it's hard for us to get together. But we try. But I want it to be more streamlined and less chaotic. I don't know if the NAACP gonna be bait and switch the second time around. They did.
You're calling us Buster Douglas. You're saying we're Buster Douglas against Tyson. Somehow we got that knockout.
Yeah, we got through. We kind of breezed through NAACP Image Awards, and I think Tracy Braxton and Michelle Williams, once they find out that this ain't a civilized podcast, they gonna write in. We ain't even. That's maybe why we haven't gotten our award yet.
They're reviewing it.
Reviewing.
Can I tell you something?
What?
I called. Shout out to Sheila. Takes care of your audio side of kind of the ads and curation of that, and she does a lot of work for you. And she's the reason that the Image Awards had put an eye on this. I called her and I was like, "Hey, I'm writing a live show, so it's perfect and hilarious, and we have moments and all that stuff. And what a great moment it would be if you called and told the NAACP trophy folks, hold the trophies, and I'll surprise you two with them on stage in LA." That was the idea. And she goes, no, we can't change it. They're being mailed out. They're on the way. So they are on the way. But that's how I found out, because I wanted to do like a crazy surprise. But they're already they're en route. So,
They're en route.
yeah,
Okay. Well,
I'm told.
I'm going to believe that.
Me too.
However, in order for us to get another nomination, we got to get this podcast together, and because now guests want to come on, and more people are calling us to like actually come on the show to talk about their products or to co-host with us, and it's time to do that. It's time to because we've been, how long was this? Mother's Day is 2 years, right?
This is this will be the start of the 3rd year. Yeah. 2
What?
official years. This is our 3rd Mother's Day show.
What?
Yeah.
Wow, that's a trip. So now, it's like going to another level and taking it to another level. But we just gotta.
We can do a lot with that too. Excuse me for interrupting you. That's if you have just the slightest bit of, and there's still chaos. It's not trying to get rid of the organic fun part. It's
right.
Hey, we're having this person on here. We're going to talk about this thing another time. And it's not as, trust me, when I say assistants are scrambling, I'm scrambling. Key didn't even know if she was going to be here. We decided that this was going to happen about 40 minutes before we started. So if there's just some
crazy.
added organization, the show will be way better even.
Is because this is how we book guests. We get ready to do the show, and Kim's like, I got Dr. Rivers coming on. She's a counselor for the people at the White House. She counseled Barack Obama, Michelle Obama, and she was back there with the Clintons, and she's now with Biden, and she's about to come on the show. She wants to, Kym, we got this woman from the White House. Like, we should have publicized it. It's go. She all right. Okay. Well, when is she coming on? Did you tell her to give her the number? I gotta get it to Chris. Chris, can you call the doctor? Well, what's the number? Oh, you know what? Well, she said she wanted to come on. Listen. Right. She said she wanted to come on. So,
I got something from Kym here.
You don't have questions? What?
Kym sent me a screenshot. I guess Kym's still watching. Shout out to Kym. The Secret Language of Birthdays is the book she was talking about. So if you're asking about the books from last week, the astrology books, The Secret Language of Birthdays, your complete personology guide for each day of the year. There's that. And then the other one, The Secret Language of Relationships, your complete personology guide to any relationship with anyone. Personally, I feel like that's a bit broad of a topic, but if you want to buy a book that says it's the guide to relationship with anyone, more power to you. Questions?
I wrote it down. I'm on Amazon right now.
Go through B Flat's Amazon link, her affiliate link.
I'll go through B Flat.
That's right.
Okay.
Let's see. Josie Paul Emil says, wow, congrats on the time with us. Time goes by so fast. It really does.
It does.
Yeah.
It does.
Let's see. Heather says, go Sherri. The Terry Hollis show says Sherri's in a good mood and Kym's not here.
Oh, that's funny. No, I was in a good mood. I talked to Kym like literally for 40 minutes before she jumped on the podcast. Because I called her up because she wasn't feeling well. Yeah. And I was talking to her in between doing Dish Nation. So I'm always in a good mood. But we've been friends for over 20 years. We get irritated with each other. But the great thing about being friends for so long is we will irritate each other, but we love each other. That's how we've lasted this long. We don't let that, whatever we get irritated about, stand in the way of a friendship. That's so I'll be, as soon as I get off this podcast, I'm gonna FaceTime Kym, right? Because I'm making her greens and chicken, so I want to put her in a better mood.
Sherri,
she don't feel good.
That's very sweet of you, and that's the real side of things. Everybody's we all goof around on here and we're mean to each other, but that's the real side. Josie Paul Emil, I want you to address this, Sherri, because I don't understand it. I feel like since Chris got with these two, he learned how to be super shady.
That's hysterical.
How could I be shady? I don't know.
No, it's not that. I think, we have gotten so comfortable with each other that, and Chris is like, he's a part of our podcast. So as is Andre. And so we're comfortable with each other. And we know that everything is like, even if it's shade, it's not really shade because it makes us laugh. So even if I get irritated with Chris, it's not irritation. It just, we are very, very comfortable with each other. And it literally has become like this family. that we have. And so we don't look at it as shade because we don't, it doesn't make us mad. There's a bunch of times people always say, Chris, why you keep talking over Chris? You don't let Chris talk. You don't let Chris talk because I got a lot to talk about. And sometimes Chris be talking too much. But he don't get mad. I don't get mad.
Also,
so
technically, listen to this too. I know this for a fact because that's how we met, radio, all that stuff. On the tech side, if you're a woman, the aesthetic, you look better without headphones on. I will give you that. This is done live stream. If we were in the same room, there would be cues and there'd be way less interrupting. The ladies don't wear headphones. Half the time you don't hear me even starting. I hear everything. But I get it. And
what y'all don't get is Chris is always, we get mad at Chris afterwards because we like, why didn't you interrupt us and tell us? But then when he interrupts, then we get mad because it's like, I'm on a roll with my funny and now you done interrupted my flow. So really, Chris can't win. That's the problem.
Needed to be said.
Andre can't win. Because Chris is always like, I was like, Chris, you got to let people know that we got a podcast. And he texted back. He's like, okay, well, in this email on December 21st, 1982, I sent you an email. And on this email, 1942, before you was born, I sent you an email about the podcast. And I was like, well, I don't care. You still need to let us know. So he's always in a good mood. He's like, it's okay. It's all good. We can still do the podcast. And I was like, well, how are we going to do the podcast and I'm not here? He was like, just jump on when you're done. Everything's all sing-songy in his text. He's just in a good mood.
Key has an opinion on this. Key, flip your mic on. Feel free to tell Sherri how you really feel.
He got Grace. Friggin'.
Oh, Josie was saying the little side remarks. That's just me. I just always.
But that's, you know what? It's like you always have the friend that does. He does side remarks, but it never bothers us. It's never disrespectful. Chris has learned more about who we are in this third Mother's Day episode. So when I tell you it's so all good over here, and you get irritated at people. You make side comments. That's what friendship is all about. If you have a friendship and everything is all nice and hunky dory every day.
Well, you're fake.
Ooh, that's that's a little boring. But you gotta have a little Chris make. If I don't have that. It's not
Key hates that. Chris is more of an instigator from Yvette. How about this, Renard? See if you remember this. I had to explain it to Kym earlier. This is funny though. Renard says, "Who is this Chris guy? Lawrence, can you tell Chris to jump on the show?" Do you remember from last week? You said I was probably Lawrence O'Donnell, and because I was a liar. Yeah. So funny.
And Renard. You jumped on. So that is Chris, and you jumped. This is the longest you've been on the show, I think. You did it with
you and I did it for
we did it, me and you.
Mm-hmm. That was fun.
We did. Oh, that's right. We did it for like 2 hours.
Yeah.
But it's all good. People who think that he's throwing in shade, he is an instigator. Chris is.
Well, what else are we?
Because you know what, Chris.
Do?
Chris loves, because Chris knows that keeps people engaged, that instigation and that, he always likes to do pictures. Y'all look at each other like you mad. We're not mad. Yeah, but act like you mad.
Here, Chris, Sherri, let's be mad at each other. Ready? Look at me. Look at me.
Oh, look this. Okay, this way. I know, but I want to laugh. I hope you got the picture.
Veldarine, I see my name, and I'm trying not to read only comments about it, but Veldarine says Chris is great. Okay. There it is. Make sure you do hit like, by the way. Where's Kym from Yvette? Kym was on earlier. She has a cold, and she's dealing with that. So now it's just Sherri and I. And if you haven't yet, if you all are watching and you haven't hit subscribe, please do that. We keep growing. We're trying to get to 100,000 this year.
Kym is really, like when people get irritated. Kym is so irritated at me because she told me when you were on this Babyface and Kym tour, we got between 9 and 12,000 people. When you're on this Babyface and Kym tour, at some point, tell everybody to get their phones, go to Two Funny Mamas on YouTube and hit subscribe.
You should be doing that every show. Have you?
I forgot every show. Every show I forgot. You
have had an audience of over 100,000 people at arm's length to you. which, by the way, read the review for the St. Louis show. I caught some trouble for not going. I thought I was picking up on hints from you that I didn't need to be there because I'd just be in the way. I don't think I needed it. You were so busy. No, but you were busy in there.
Okay, you see people's triggers? Good Lord. I never said you'd be in the way. I said due to COVID restrictions, you wouldn't be able to come backstage. Yeah. And if you're not like fans of Kym or Babyface, it would be kind of boring for you. Huh?
I thought it was polite of you.
Yeah, it was just like going, because I didn't want you to think that, oh, I got to be at this concert for Sherri because she wants me there. Or, you know, then I can go backstage and hang out with her for a little bit before I leave. Because that was not possible. And I didn't want, you know, it's like you're going to be there for 3 hours. I want you to enjoy it. If you're not a fan of Babyface or Kym, it was no need. And we couldn't hang out beforehand because once I get into town, I'm running. So, no,
that's good. That's good. How about this? You've got more shows coming up though, right?
Yeah, I only have 3 more.
That's
Las
30,000
Vegas.
people.
I know. So I got to say it. Yeah, Las Vegas, Los Angeles, and Oakland.
Yeah. And if you haven't,
I will be with the Full Circle Tour.
Great review in the St. Louis paper about that. So go check it out.
Thank you.
Let's see. Let's get some more questions.
And then I got to get out of here. I got to get ready to move to New York. There's so much stuff in this house.
You excited?
I'm sad because Kym was really sad. We talked on the phone and she was so sad. Because I was leaving and she was really sad. She made me cry. Y'all don't get to see this Kym Whitley. She was just like, what am I going to do without you? And we're so close. And because Kym and I live 5 minutes away from each other.
Now,
if I don't have my key, I go to her house to get my key and she comes over without calling.
I know that's tough. I've got my key right over there.
And you got your key who shows up for you each and every time. I'm sad because I'm leaving my friends. I'm leaving Niecy Nash, who's my bestest friend too, and Kym and Garcelle. Like, these are all my pals, and Tisha Campbell. Like, these are all of the girls, and I name these people. I'm not name dropping, but these are the girls that I've known for 20 years.
They're your real
that
friends.
I've been friends with. And these are the girls that I literally hang out with. And so, yes, people go, well, they can visit, but these women are so busy, they typically wouldn't be able to just fly to New York to visit. So I know I'm not going to see them until they come to my show, but then they got to leave immediately to go do Good Morning America. So we can't spend time together.
Right.
So when I'm excited for this opportunity, but I'm sad because these are my girlfriends. These are like you know, I could go over to Garcelle's house and get there in 15 minutes and hang out with her. Niecy's only 10 minutes away. Kym is 5. Tisha's right up, you know, the hill. So it's like, I gotta go out and make new friends in New York.
I don't think you'll have any trouble with that. And here's something too about this. Shanna in the chat, I'll get to your question in just a second about the live show. But if this is going to continue on with Two Funny Mamas, it gives a great excuse. You have Kym come out, be on the Sherri show, and then what you do is you plan around that. Maybe you do a live Two Funny Mamas or something on a Saturday, and you get to it's another reason to hang out.
We having a hard time getting the one that we about to do together. Kym ain't got no time to be flying out to know. She got Joshua.
If you make money,
she got it. This girl's a single mom. That's the problem, Chris. Like when I was out there doing the View, I never saw anybody. I saw Kym. I had to cast Kym on my sitcom Sherri in order to see my friend. I had to when they wrote the sitcom, I wanted Niecy Nash to play my best friend. So she auditioned for the part to play my best friend. Now she's this big wig. She about to have a Rookie spinoff. Like I would have to write parts in my show for people to show up. So Kym is busy.
No, I get it.
And I won't get to come back to LA too much because I'll be doing a talk show, which requires me to be in New York.
Oh, you poor thing. To answer Shanna, she said, when will we know about Sherri's involvement with the live show so she can buy plane tickets to come to LA for June 11th? As soon as we can, I will just put the disclaimer on the actual tickets that says probably be Sherri Shepherd, but might be Kym and friends. Like
so if that makes you say,
it'll be a great show no matter
know.
what. Yeah,
It's gonna be a great show. You know, it's not going to be the great thing about having Kym Whitley and our friends that we're going to add. You really not going to miss me. Caroline Ray, friggin' Wanda Sykes coming through, Andre, doing a dating segment with Andre. Chris is going to be there. We're going to try and get some more.
Regardless, obviously,
people.
you're
Have a good time.
It's your show, and obviously people want you to see there. But we promise we'll put something fun together, regardless. And that just means I can just crash at your empty house if you're out of town.
Absolutely.
Throw a house party at Sherri Shepherd's.
And if you're gonna come, you got to pack up some stuff.
Oh, that's a good trade. I think that's fair. Yeah.
You got to pack up some stuff. Take some stuff back to B Flat.
Digital rush. This
girl confusing. Is in my closet taking my stuff, and B Flat weighs $102. But yes, she's taking clothes from my closet that Kym wears.
She's gonna flip your clothes and make them fly.
It is. My clothes would look like a superhero, and my big old clothes. B Flat.
Couple more comments and let's get you out of here. Deal?
So I said I wanted to start giving away things in my closet, like things that mean a lot to me.
Mm-hmm.
So people have to tell me. I'll be getting. I think I'm gonna show one item and say, this is a size 9.5. Like, do I have time to go get a pair of shoes?
Oh, careful. I'll hang out with you for another couple hours, and we'll have a delightful time.
Hold on, let me go.
But if you gotta go, yeah, go get them. I'll read some comments.
Let me go get these shoes real quick.
A reminder: check out Made for Love that Kym's on HBO Max. That show's out now. Shanna says, "Okay, so it won't be canceled. Getting a ticket? Yes, tickets will be on sale through the Laugh Factory. I believe next week." I talked to Enrique. Seemed like a great dude. M. Gabriel says, "Sherri, I need tennis shoes." We'll get back to that. Flame Monroe. Felicia's suggesting Flame Monroe. I like that. Flame's very funny and wild. Cheryl, thank you, says she'll pay for the live stream regardless. Sandra Shepherd, awkwardly enough, with that last name, does not seem like big Sherri fan. I don't know why. Kelly says, did you find the New York pad you wanted? Kelly, I believe Sherri can tell you when she gets back, but she did. I think she found a really cool place.
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the kind of stuff. So I have a ton of. I obsess over gym shoes, tennis shoes, or whatever you want to call them. So I have so many. I have shelves and shelves of and I like wedges.
You're giving those away?
Yes, and these are who are these by? Okay, so these are Stephen. This is Stephen Madden. So and I have shoes that you can't find anymore. So these are Stephen Madden. These are a size, and I'm giving them away to a fan, and I'll sign them and everything. Damn, I think these are like a 9 or 9.5, and they're wedge and they're red.
How do you want to give them away?
Suede. They're awesome. Suede.
Yeah.
Suede gym shoes. So look, you can see the bottoms. Haven't worn too much. So I take care of my shoes. So those give away.
You got those in a 14? I think I'd like those.
For you, I'm not getting. You can't have. These are shoes. Now I am a size 9.5. Some of my shoes are 10 because they're heels. And
I don't see anything you like?
These are now 9.5. And look, I'm really good on my shoes. So it's not a lot of wear and tear.
Key wears a size 4 shoe, so that's not.
Okay, yeah. Key is too little. Key got the little Lilliputian. We are the lollipop kids.
She has adorable shoes, is what she has.
That's what I'm saying. She got them little. Kym, this is how small Key's feet are. When you got those shoes that be on the clearance rack, Key don't even have to tell the salesperson to look for the other shoe. All those shoes are there on the rack. She gets all the bomb shoes on clearance because nobody wears size 4 except my 5-year-old niece.
Monica would love the tennis shoes. How do you want to give those away?
Well, who said it first? So these are dress shoes, and the heel is I think that heel is probably 4.5 inches. That is it's got a little straps.
Here's my solution to this, or people are going to start fighting. Email twofunnymamas@gmail.com.
This is a pillow right here, and it's a penguin, and it's still got the little tag. Look, it's still got the little tag on it, but it's one of those pillows where what it looks like now. It looks like I didn't got into a fight with the penguin, and and then that thing that be changing colors, like that. Look at it, like it's like a snowflake.
Yeah,
like a snowflake.
Are you giving away any artwork?
My artwork. Oh my gosh. Look. There you go. So it's like a pillow. Like, look at that.
That's great.
Now it's a Christmas pillow.
Very nice.
So it goes to a Christmas pillow. I need to keep that. No, I can't keep stuff. I got to get rid of stuff because I'm.
Why can't you keep some of it?
See, so it's a penguin.
Oh, that's awesome.
But if you do it, it's a Christmas penguin. So it's really soft and it's very clean. And it sits on my big old chair in my room. So like something like this, I'm going to give away.
twofunnymamas@gmail.com. Email Sherri, tell her what you want and why you want it.
And I'll sign everything.
That's the most fair way to do it. I don't know how to give this away since we don't have like a giveaway.
I don't know how to give it away since we don't have a giveaway.
This is some cool stuff. I don't want people mad at me. YR wants the pillow. Oh my G, Sherri looking fine. That's from Fun Fact. Bobby V, Red Wedge in 9. I'll take it off your hands. Email twofunnymamas@gmail.com.
I got to go with the first email that comes in at twofunnymamas@gmail.com is who I have to give it to. So the red tennis shoes, these are cute. These are really, really cute.
Those are awesome.
It's Velcro.
Yes.
It's Velcro across. And then they got the little, oops, what is this?
Uh-oh.
Okay, it still sticks. Okay, I was like, uh-oh.
Make sure you don't have any jewelry or cash or anything in these things you're giving away.
No, I'm not like my grandmother. You're not going to find, well, you might. Maybe I'll throw some money in there just as a surprise. But like that's the gym shoe and it's red. It's like this is bright red, this camera, but it's like kind of a burnt red, like almost an orange red. Mm-hmm. And it's really comfortable and it's a wedge. It's a wedge gym shoe. Looks very cute with jeans.
Listen to that.
I have a ton of these gym shoes.
Yeah.
Steve Madden, guys.
You said Stephen Madden earlier.
Stephen Madden. And
that's incredible.
I got the dress shoes. So these are really cute. Put them up to the camera. Really cute dress shoes.
Those are great.
And very, like, literally not even worn. Maybe one time. That's it. So.
Okay. Look at this. That's really nice. That's really cool. Yeah. So email twofunnymamas@gmail.com. Now, question. We had somebody bring it up earlier. I saw you had a video of Dexter and Lexi together earlier. And I was like, is Sherri trying to leave her dog at Kym's? What's going on with the dog? What's up with Jeffrey? Give us the particulars on some of the moving.
Oh, I couldn't remember Kym's dog's name. I got to put it in there. Dexter. Andre brought Dexter over because Andre was staying at the house while I was
Who
gone.
Gets Andre in the divorce?
Kym's not going to let me take Andre. I guarantee. I tried to mention to her and she almost slapped me. It was a very visceral reaction when I said was wondering if I was going to ask Andre to go with me to New York to try some more opportunities. I think that's why she started that production company with Andre, because she was like, I know what I can get to hold
legally
Andre.
Bound him.
Let's name it 16th Productions, and we make some movies. So I was trying to get Andre to come. Kym won't even let me. If I even bring it up, she cuts off everything.
You know what? Oh no, sorry. Go ahead. She cuts it off.
So, yeah, she cuts off the discussion. So Kym will get Andre in the separation.
I have made so I'm going to be, Los Angeles, I might have to go to Houston for something else. And then we're going to Edinburgh in August. The festival in Edinburgh? Yeah. John, who does your merch, grew up there and had worked for the festival. And we have other stuff that we're building. So we're going to go and just kind of see how the inner workings work for that. For Fringe, it's in August. We should set something up for you to go.
Oh, so now you talking. I was like, because you only invite us to St. Louis. You ain't never said nothing about us going to Edinburgh.
First of all, St. Louis is lovely, and we can do a lot for you here. That's why I keep saying, let's have you here for a couple days.
St. Louis has some great architecture. Oh my gosh, when we were driving to our hotel. Oh my goodness.
You drove right by our office too. That's so funny.
Oh, I knew you said you lived over. Your office was over there. But
I lived 5 minutes from where you performed, and then our office. I could hit it with a rock from where we're at. It's so funny.
I was in my hotel room and I opened up the windows. I said, I wonder if Chris can see me.
Chris. Here's some comments for you.
Oh my God.
Kelly says, "Is B flat gonna make your new pad fly?" That's a quick train trip. You're gonna have B flat in your life more.
I know B Flat can come over. Well, if she wants to, B Flat become. You got to provide weed. That's a payment.
That's true.
I don't even know where to get weed. It's just like I don't get high.
Christopher says, "I want to braid that little piece of hair hanging on Chris's forehead."
Oh, that little cowlick thing.
Micaiah says, "Sherri, I'm going to miss you, but I'm in New Jersey, so I hope to see you live in New York on Sherri."
Oh yeah, please come. I can't tell you the exact date, but we start right after Labor Day. That Monday after Labor Day.
I've got a
when
question.
Sherri premieres. Yeah.
If I come to New York to check out your show and say hello or whatever else, I was saying it would be more fun to visit you in like October or November once you get all the first show to get the jitters out of the way, the craziness, right? Like that comes along with launching something.
Yes, absolutely. That actually would be better because when I tell you, everybody from my family is coming the week we launch, and everybody says they're going to stay at where I'm living. And I'm like, well, first, we don't have enough beds for that. We don't have enough couches, but everybody is, because when you come to New York, getting a hotel is expensive. So everybody is saying they're coming to stay with me. So it probably would be better, yes, October or November.
That's
come
what
with
I'm
Kym.
thinking.
She said she's
that'd be
come.
fun. Yeah. Let's see. How about Yolanda? Who were you close friends with when you formerly lived in New York?
Nobody that was a celebrity.
First of all, you said you didn't do anything. You just worked.
I worked so much. I was out of town. Yeah, I was in a group called Mocha Moms. And Mocha Moms was a group of women, Black women who have children and are married. And they just kind of took me in and helped me. And
Lily Rabbit, the doctor, was she one of the Mocha Moms?
Yes, that was Nandi Bush. Yeah, she was an ophthalmologist. Nandi was one of the Mocha Moms, and her daughter Azure, who is my heart, wrote the book about Lily the rabbit.
Yes.
So I literally my core group of friends were from the Mocha Moms. And so I don't recall, I went to a lot of Broadway shows, but like I wasn't hanging out with Lin-Manuel Miranda. Was it Miranda Manuel or Manuel Miranda?
Lin-Manuel Miranda.
Lin-Manuel Miranda. Like he knew me. But I didn't hang around with a lot of celebrities. Jay-Z did invite me one time though to like a party when Beyonce had her fragrance. Wow. He invited me and I sat with Jay-Z and Beyonce. And when they went, to another VIP section, he was like, "Come on." And I was like, "What?" And Teddy Riley called me and asked me to go somewhere, but I didn't really hang out. I hung out with comics.
Yeah.
So,
are you going to be a regular at Caroline's or the Cellar? Or are you going to still do stand-up regularly? That's going to be a part of your life?
Absolutely. And of course. Yeah.
You need to become best friends with my friend Mia. She is a writer. She just sold a show to Fox, I think. But she does stand-up, and she's at the Cellar all the time. And she tours with Amy Schumer. Mia Jackson. I'm gonna hook you up with her. She's great. Yamanika knows Mia. Yeah.
Oh, Yami knows Mia. Oh, okay. Then I'm sure I will meet her.
She's great. She's a good friend. Here's some questions. Sherri, please pop in from time to time. That's from Jay. I miss you so much when you are on the podcast. We all miss her. For sure.
Yeah. Well, because this was literally my idea. And Kym keeps denying it. I don't know what delusional world she's from. I've been on Kym literally for 3 years to do a podcast.
It's the truth.
And Kym was always really busy. And she would go, "Well, let's do it from a rooftop." And I'm like, "I don't want to do it from a rooftop, Kym. We can do it." And we were on the Tom Joyner Morning Show. And then she kept saying no. She kept saying no. And I was only able to get her right before we went into quarantine. And then Chris happened to call just to say, hey, because I was researching how to do a podcast. I didn't know what we were doing.
I congratulated you. Twitter told me that I've told this before, but long story short, Twitter told me that your friend, Two Funny Mamas, is now on Twitter. I'm like, what? Who do I know? And I was like, wow, congratulations. And the rest has been interrupted.
And then Chris goes, I do podcasts.
So I've been telling you to do this for 4 years since I met you, but sure, start it now.
That's how we started.
I think about that. How, by the way, that is so, I wouldn't say it's so uncommon, but for people to be genuine about it, even if you have a good interview when you're doing press in a city, you may say, oh, stop by the show. Maybe we'll keep in touch. I think about this because we did connect on that and we hooked you up with that float tank or whatever. But,
which I'm trying to get Kym to go to, a flotation tank.
she needs to.
That probably will be something I'll do on Sherri.
Oh, that'd be great. Send Kym out to a float tank. That's wonderful.
Yes.
But no, that's great, and hopefully we can keep that moving. Here, you want some more questions? You need to go.
Yes. You know what I'm still gonna have Kym do? I read that if you get into like a barrel full of very cold ice water,
ice baths
releases all this stuff, and I want Kym to do it with me for 3 days.
There's a lot of proven stuff with athletes that do that, like cold plunges and then also sauna. It's like both the extremes are supposed to do really good things for you. So you're on the right track. That's great.
I want to do it. What they say?
Can Sherri give a shout out to the love of my life who's recently divorced? That's Sarah Rockman.
Sarah Rockman.
I would pronounce it Rockman. Rahman.
So they're divorced and you're together or you're divorced.
Who's recently divorced?
She was the love of your life.
Could just be a friend.
They say she's just a friend. Oh, you saying give it to on the show? I'd have to have more than that. Like it's your birthday, or you got to give me a little bit. I wouldn't know what to say.
I think you're just talking about right now. Saying? Just shout out to Sarah.
Oh, well, Sarah Rockman. Yeah. Hey.
Oh, Sarah. Oh,
yeah. Hey, Sarah. Right. I thought you'd been on Wendy. Okay. Hey, Sarah.
Alicia says podcast every 2 weeks then. No, the plan is a weekly podcast. It's still going to keep moving along. So there you go. Sherri, where are your flash rags, says Jay.
I haven't gotten it. Weren't you supposed to send me the flash rags, Chris?
B has them. B had me send them to her. I thought she was.
Why she have you send them to her when I'm supposed to have them?
Maybe she was going to give them to you in
because
Philadelphia when you came through.
I need you to use them in the gym. And I go, well, when I get them, I will use them.
Have you checked? Would they maybe have been delivered? Have they been delivered? Or do I just have
to go put it on my credit card? Huh?
We sent you some? Did maybe it get delivered while you were out?
I'll check. Okay. Well, if you sent them, then I got them.
I sent them to B because I think maybe B thought she was going to see you in person. And maybe that's
okay. Why. Can I tell you about Miss B Flat, my friend?
Tell me about Beverly.
I gave this girl tickets to come see me in Philly. Mm-hmm. I was so excited that B was coming, that I'm
the opposite stage. Of me. Mm-hmm.
Well, because I know B Flat loves Babyface and Kym. She listens to that when she's doing her stuff. So I'm on stage, 10,000 people in Philly, and I want to give a shout out to somebody so special in my life. She's one of the most underrated comics. She is fly. She's fierce. B Flat, where are you? Nothing.
Crickets.
And I'm like, is B Flat out there? And then some lady in the front goes, I'll be B Flat. Oh. And I go, okay, I don't know who you are. She's like, call me B Flat. And I'm like,
oh my gosh.
And so I text B and I go, where are you, B Flat? Like I gave you this shout out. And so I didn't hear. And I said, well, maybe she got there late. So then I was disappointed because I said, oh, if she got there late, then she didn't get to see me go up first. So when I got back out in intermission, I had to now introduce Kym. I was like, where's my girl B Flat in the house? And then the lady goes, I said, I'll be B Flat. And I was like, okay, you lady, you gonna have to calm down. So I called B up and I was like, hey girl, I'm in Baltimore now. Where were you? And she goes, oh girl.
Oh no.
Oh girl. You know what? I had the tickets. And we went over to my auntie house and I was going to give her some tickets for her birthday too. And girl, we got to drinking and I woke up on my face. I said, what? She was like, girl, Dennis had to take me home. And Dennis was like, girl, you ain't never acted like that before. And girl, I'll tell you, I was on the bed, sleep on my face. I'm sorry.
Oh my
Like,
goodness.
you didn't come to my show.
Oh, poor Sherri. Mm.
And I said, I done gave Kym Whitley some tickets. I done gave Niecy Nash some tickets. I have given the influencer social media Lala Milan, my other friend, tickets. I have given, who else has tickets? Everybody got tickets. Everybody. If one of these ninjas don't show up and I give them a shout out and they're not there, I'm going to show up at their house.
There's going to be hell to pay.
Girl, I don't know what happened. Dennis said, why you mixing all these drinks? I told you not to mix all these drinks. Girl, next thing I know, Dennis had me laying down. I woke up, I couldn't breathe because I was laying on my nose.
Poor B.
Oh gosh. And that's why I love my friends. So I forgot what I was gonna say.
I don't know. We got a few comments I can read.
Yes.
Let's see. Susan will be back next week. Oh, here we go. This is a good question from Brandon. Can you give details on the staffing of your new show? Like, is Norman going to be there? Suzanne, Marco?
Sure. Norman, Suzanne, Marco. I have the same staff as Wendy, but if you see Suzanne, Norman, or Marco on the set of Sherri, Chris, then what do you think?
Wendy show.
What do you associate those people with?
Wendy Williams.
So, if you are doing a new podcast with Niecy Nash and Garcelle Bouvet, and then you got me and Kym's picture up there, then what do you think? Two funny mamas. So, yes, they will be there. Will you see them?
Depends.
Probably not. Because it's too associated with Wendy. That's the only problem. But will they be there? Yes, they will still be there.
Will we see John John on screen?
You might see John. You might see John more.
Well,
it just will be.
Sorry, go ahead.
It'll be new cast of characters is really what it'll be. Because otherwise, it would be Wendy show. If you have the same, if you get like two black women doing another podcast and you hear Chris, you be like, that's two funny mamas. They didn't already peed on them. What is he over here? If him and Key showed up on another podcast with two black women, hello.
So you don't think I could come up with who would too funny, like if you anointed that Chris was staying on and it was going to be like Two Funny Mamas 2.0, who would be the new two? If say you and Kym are not in the picture, who would you cast as the new two? You and Kym, you get too busy and you become executive producers, but you want the name to live on and you want the spirit to live on. Who's sitting in? Who are the new Two Funny Mamas?
Oh my gosh, who would that be? Egads.
Tell us in the live chat.
Children who like you probably who are it. I think Garcelle and Niecy would be great. But Andre couldn't keep going with them. You couldn't keep going. Didn't you and Key sign an agreement that you couldn't do nothing else with two black women?
You think that's what I'm only relegated to working with you two?
I know Key not thinking she gonna get with two other black women. Are you serious? And two other aunties? No.
Okay, I get it.
I
like
wish
that.
I would see Key dancing across the stage with daggone Niecy and Garcelle. And if I heard your laugh, I'd be like, wait a minute, what?
What if we ended on a bad note and you see me pop up with two funny aunties and it's like the whole same concept? And it's me laughing in the background of just another two comedians. Oh my gosh, that'd be terrible.
You see this boomerang?
Yeah. There's your answer, folks. Denise, is DJ Sus 1 going to be on your show?
I have, like I said, I have the same staff. It's just you might not see them because everything is branded to Wendy. So if you see everybody, it'll be like, oh, that's Wendy 2.0. So unfortunately, it will be they'll be there. You probably won't see them because it has to be a new cast of characters. It's like the Tonight Show is always the Tonight Show, but when they bring in new people, it's always a new cast of characters. So if I was replacing Wendy on her show, it might be different, but it's a whole new show called Sherri.
Yes.
So I'm just taking over Wendy's time slot. So the time that Wendy used to be on is when my show will be on. So it can't be the same characters where you can't be thinking Wendy every time you see me, or wow, Wendy would have done it this way, Wendy would have done it that way, or Wendy would have said this to Suzanne. That defeats the purpose. So they will be there, but they won't be there.
Now here's something, and I want you to be honest about this. So the shine is on you. You've got your show coming in the fall. It was announced last week that James Corden stepping down at the end of this season, I believe. What if we get Kym to be the new host in that slot? What do you think?
That would be very cool. I would love that. However, the process of putting together a talk show is really tough. It typically, like my situation is a lifetime kind of thing where somebody is not there and then the time slot is open. That never happens.
Right.
That's how I know it was God. But really the process of getting a talk show normally takes a year because James Corden produced a talk show pilot for Niecy. They filmed that a year and a half ago and they took it out to sell it. It didn't get picked up, but those typically to do a talk show takes 1 year. So I would love that. And it's then they would have to sell that time. The thing with, if Kym took his place, they still got to resell it to the affiliates and the network people. Right. So it's a lot more difficult than what it looks like. Oh, what? So-and-so don't have a talk show. How come somebody has a talk show and has been on the air for 9 years? And even though the ratings are low, it's all about brand integrations and the advertisers. Gosh, it's such a big, what goes on behind the scenes, you would not even believe. But I think Kym would be amazing. She was just on The Talk. And you know what I loved about Kym on The Talk, Chris? Was because she was still Kym, but low key. Like she didn't have to be, Kym is usually on 20 and she was on 10 and really made some great points, poignant points where you were like, yes. And I love that. I told Kym, I said it was very sophisticated. So I loved her on The Talk. I loved her on when she co-hosted on Wendy.
Yeah.
I think Kym could do a talk show.
Yeah.
I look forward to her being on mine. Yeah.
Andre's in the chat. Shout out to Andre. Yeah.
Andre who?
The lady's favorite, the Two Funny Mamas favorite, Andre Lavelle in the chat.
Okay, isn't Andre supposed to be doing something with 16th Productions, like writing a movie?
I don't know. You'd have to ask
because this
him.
is the best time Andre to write a movie because Kym got a cold. So this is the best time to pin her behind down to get the approval for the movie, to get the money for the movie, and start filming it. Just film her in bed with a bunch of Kleenex. So when you do your sex scene with Kym, because I know you're writing in a sex scene for you and Kym Whitley. I knew that as soon as I saw Andre say with that hat on, I was like, yeah, he gonna be in that hat butt naked, him and Kym. That's 16th Productions, because you know why he came out with that name? Because he's gonna be like a 16-year-old in bed with Kym. So I know in all those scripts that Andre's writing for him and Kym to produce, is gonna be some buck naked stuff with Kym.
Everyone,
so
it's like time. Tarantino makes cameos in his films. Andre has Kym's breasts show in the film. Okay.
In every movie Andre writes, there's a sex scene with him in it. Andre has an amazing movie called Superhero Problems. I don't remember what the title of it, which is literally he's got a trailer running on his Instagram of
Shield and 10.
No, it's not Shield and 10. Shield and 10 is another movie Andre wrote, which is great. And we're supposed to be doing a screening. We got to get it done before I leave. Oh, maybe we could have the screening the weekend of when people come out. You guys come to the screening of Andre's movie. Shield and 10 is about two undercover spies who are also lovers, and they're out of the game, but they got to go back in it, and they're tired. And it's so funny. And that's a movie that Andre wrote, Shield and 10. And him and his lover are now, they got to go back into the game of being undercover spies. The superhero problems is kind of like a dramedy, but it's about a superhero. He doesn't know. He's like down and out alcoholic, life just in the crapper. And he finds out that he was a superhero, but he'd been drunk all his life, and like he can jump out buildings and fly. And he's got this sidekick that's so funny. And I know he didn't wrote a sex scene in there. I didn't get to that because he only did a trailer. But I know
black
Andre
superhero issues.
Black superhero issues. Oh my goodness. So
Hilarious.
Andre writes, he's got a movie he wrote, like a trilogy. Andre is a writer. He's so freaking creative. He wrote a movie, a trilogy about this guy who's him and his wife got a daughter. They watch the grandbaby. They're retired. Somebody kidnaps the daughter's child, kidnaps their grandkids. Now they got to go back in it. They're like FBI agents. They got to go back and use what they know. Andre doing karate. He a granddaddy doing karate. The grandmama is fighting everybody. 3 parts to this movie.
Killing it. He wrote and directed it. Let's see.
Directed it. And there's probably a sex scene in there with the grandmama and the grandpapa, because Andre's playing the granddaddy.
I love it, and I'm a fan of it. Andre, he could pull that off.
And Andre has a calendar. If anybody who likes erotica, oh my gosh.
Hello.
If you like erotica, get Kym's book. It's called The Delusion of Cinderella. And that is a complete book of sex, erotica. Woo, it's hot. About Cinderella and, her whole issues with trying to find a prince. But it's a lot of sex along the way. Andre does this erotica. He's got this calendar full of erotic images of women and men.
And you appear in it?
No, he didn't ask me to be in the calendar.
I
bet you he asked Kym. I bet you he called Kym. No, he did not ask me to be in the calendar. You had Andre. Maybe he'll make a plus size erotica calendar, which I will be happy to appear in. And I know his mama's listening, and she came to the Babyface and Kym concert. She know her son likes erotica because she probably found it in his room when he was in school. Oh. But when I tell you, Andre is so up here. But ladies, if you ever get with Andre, because we're going to do a dating. Was I supposed to not tell?
No. So, yeah. So at the live show, June 11th, for Sherri's live podcast that she may be at, we will have a Date Andre segment. He doesn't know how it's going to go, but we will have some live contestants, and I think we'll pick a winner. And Kym Whitley will send you to dinner somewhere with Andre.
And erotica.
And an erotic book. And calendar.
Maybe we'll have, maybe the woman, if she wants to do like a photo shoot. You really do want, Andre's an amazing photographer. I didn't even say that. So you do want him to maybe a photo session. Because he puts that music on, and he got them eyes, and then he got them lips, and he get that beard, he do that whole artist thing with you. Next thing you know, you done an erotic photo shoot. He'll get it out of you too. So if you want that thrown in, we will be happy, Kym and I, to also throw in a semi-erotic photo.
Sherri, I love this. Sherri, I genuinely don't know this, so just tell me to move on if this is anything that we shouldn't. There is a woman named Sandra Shepherd. Are you related to a Sandra Shepherd?
That's my auntie. Oh, no, you're talking about Sandra Rose Shepherd.
I don't know. Someone named
She's
Sandra
a Christian
Shepherd.
author.
No, there's a woman named in the live chat named Sandra Shepherd who is not a fan of you. Always has something negative to say, and I'm like, I wonder if this is like a cousin that Sherri cut off or something.
No, because I have an auntie named Sandra Shepherd, but if my auntie loves me, I'm like a favorite niece. So she don't like me, then that's not. And there ain't no Shepherd in my family that don't like me, because all my family, we stick together. Let me tell you something about the Shepherd.
It's not spelled the same, but it's funny that it's Shepherd in a different way. So
honey,
my brain was playing tricks on me.
The Shepherds from Houston, the Shepherds from Dallas, the Shepherds from Chicago, the Shepherds from LA, even the ones that got awards. I got a Shepherd that friggin' is the #1 executive producer of the #1 news station out here. He fights you too. We fight together. We don't play around, Shepherds. So no, we're not related. If Sandra don't like
first of all, it's funny that it's the same name, but it's spelled different. My brain was playing tricks on me. It's spelled different, and I just kind of wanted a distant relative of yours to be salty.
Is it spelled with an A?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, them Shepherds with an A. I don't trust none of them.
Tell me why you don't like. Let's say Sandra Shepherd in the live chat. Just give it. I've noticed some negative comments. What?
I don't know. Sandra
why don't you
Shepherd.
like Sherri?
Sandra don't like me. I love everybody, but I will tell you about them Shepherds with an A. Shepherds with an A.
Their flock is a mess. I'll tell you that. Tamisha says, but why is she here? That's a great question.
Oh my gosh. Well, I hope that at some point I can brighten up Sandra Shepherd's day.
I think you can. Micaiah, Andre's got talent. Pray all will work out for the production company. Absolutely. Andre's staying busy. Getting his DMs, ladies, if you really like him, at the Andre Lavelle.
Slide into the DMs at the Andre Lavelle. Andre hasn't been over the house in a while, sitting in my tub. I'm going to have him come over and sit in the tub before I leave. I know he got his own tub, but it's not as wide. You can tell that tub is narrow.
Andre and I we're going to throw a house party, invite a bunch of Too Funny Mamas fans over, and just pack up your house for you if you're not in town.
If I got any Too Funny Mamas fans like Kym, because Kym be stealing everything.
No kidding.
Come over your
you
house.
Don't have to give anything away.
In the back and walk out with all your jewelry and your bath towels and your clothes.
And tuna avocado.
I know she's not walking out with tuna avocado.
The ones with an A, Kayla's laughing. Trisha says Chris is with the shit. Partnership. When are the casting calls? You know what? We'll get back with it. I need to get tickets launched with the Laugh Factory, and then we will figure out how to play the Date Andre game live at the Laugh Factory on June 11th. So
we have to have prizes and gifts.
We're gonna have so much fun.
I got a brand new couch I'm giving away. Maybe if we can get it to the Laugh Factory, I'm gonna give away this brand new couch. It's amazing. Now I don't know how you're gonna get it back home to Cleveland, but that'll be one of the gifts.
Got it. Okay. I'm coming over. So I don't know why Andre's cracking me up. I'm coming over after I leave the doctor. I'll see you, Sherri, at about 4:30. We're in a live text with Sherri.
I got to go to the doctor at 4:30. You can't be just, this ain't Kym's house.
There's not an open door policy.
Yeah, ain't no open freaking Andre. I'll be seeing his silhouette and eating my sister and go, who is that? And I go, Andre, and go right back upstairs. He know I don't have my wig on.
Oh my gosh.
Andre love to come when I ain't got my wig on. I got these ludicrous braids in here. You can't come by. I got my prison braids.
I'm sure you look just fine.
No, I'm gonna have to disagree with you.
Sherri, people can get your t-shirts and apparel buyjack.com/twofunnymamas sometime soon. Well, there's a backslash in there, but buyjack.com/twofunnymamas. Hopefully we'll have that merch update coming soon. Make some upgrades here and there. Ezra8 says, this is the most attention Sandra has probably ever gotten. Let her live. Sherri don't care about that.
Let her live.
Of course. Thank you for tuning in.
And we thank you for even joining us, Sandra, even though you're irritated. Thank you for joining us. And hopefully there's some silver lining in this time that we took out of your life.
Absolutely. KT to you, has tuna and avocado met Andre yet?
No. I told Andre about him. They got to meet.
Oh, yeah, because Andre was gone and you've been gone. And
Andre's been gone, taking care of his dad.
Oh, we've got an answer.
Yes. Got to introduce Andre.
Response from Sandra.
What? Hey, Sandra.
I like Sherri. I don't like the way Sherri puts down everybody. Her head is getting too big since she got that show.
Oh.
I don't think so.
Who do I put down?
We're all mean to each other, to be fair.
By putting people down, you're talking about Andre and you're talking about Kym and you're talking about Chris. I guess I didn't add, you might as well add Key to the list because I said Key can't go nowhere. Be with two other black women. I think if you were to ask them like individually, do you think Sherri pushed you down? I think they would have a different answer from how you feel, Sandra. Here's the thing. Nobody gets on Kym Whitley when she gets on me. She Do you ever?
Kim
do you
will
ever see
Kim will
anything
come
like Kim
after me.
Whitley?
Kim will come after me just as much as you jokingly do too.
Kim will get everybody. Do you ever see? Because we read all of the comments, Chris.
Mm-hmm.
Do you ever see anybody complaining? Kim, why do you put Chris down?
No.
Why you put Sherri down?
Not one. People
Not
have
one.
called me. People have called me names. People have said, how annoying I am and how I shouldn't be on the show. Key told me to stop reading those because there'd be like 2 nasty comments out of 1,000. I'd be like, what did I do to them? We're just trying to have a good time. I bust my ass behind this team. What are we doing here? But I get it. You want to see Kym and Sherri, so you leave a comment. But no, I've never once.
They get on me too. I think it's Kim's dimples. How she skates the criticism. It's those beautiful dimples she's got.
Can't blame her. Yeah. How about this? Nella says Sherri has tuna avocado senior natural hair.
Yes. And
Tuna here to catch everyone up, which Andre doesn't know this is either. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
But that's all you're gonna get is tuna avocado. His favorite look is me with no wig on, with no makeup on, with no heels on. His favorite look. All of this. He goes, can you all of this? Can you take all of that off? Hates this.
So that is a nickname that Sherri was handed a healthy snack of tuna and avocado a few times, and I started referring to whoever's hand that was as tuna and avocado.
That's right.
And that's all you need to know.
Hey. All right. Edie's here. I got to get off the phone. It's finished working.
Okay. Edie, I have a missed call from Edie.
Probably. She said, hey, probably to get off this phone so I could finish. She probably was like, that live is done.
Just, you don't have to.
What is it?
Your tickets for the LA show?
Yeah.
Who needs top tier tickets and who needs just...
Shuey Martinez needs the top tier tickets.
Let's hear who gets the good tickets and who gets the bad tickets.
Oh, you talking about for LA, for Babyface?
Yeah. He's not coming in. Ain't he just doing that?
No, I thought you was talking about for Gabriel Iglesias.
Oh, you have more names for Gabriel Iglesias?
Yeah. Joe you know what, she wanted emails of Julie Martinez and Joe Castillo. Top tier for Babyface will be Niecy, Kym Whitley, Lala.
Now, are you at the Hollywood Bowl? What's the security situation there? Do you see that?
No, they be slapping people. I don't go places where they be slapping people.
What about this guy?
Oh, they beat them. All of the celebrities.
I was so happy. Oh, if I was on stage with that, I'd have taken that. I would have got a nice teeth kick in if somebody tried to tackle my friend on a stage like that.
Mika Broomfield. That's Lunel's family.
Now, who's not as important? Who gets the nosebleeds?
No. And then can Tawan Mercer come? Can we add Tawan Mercer? And Kym Whitley, I took away one. I had Kym Whitley plus 3, but I took away one of her guests, so she can only bring one instead of 2 people.
Because the tickets are $136 or $166, and you have to buy.
Oh my God!
Where's Andre get to sit?
Andre's mother came, so Andre didn't get to come. So yeah, so
if you're a fan and you're going to see Sherri live in LA, will you let Andre sit on your lap?
The 166 for the celebrities. And then everybody else, though, 136.
Oh, just FYI, I'm adding your assistant to the celebrity pool.
Oh, that's funny. There you go.
Edie, come on. Tell Edie to come on camera.
No, she don't get. Oh, sir, she don't get on camera.
I never get on camera, but I'll wave.
Hi, Edie. I only get to deal with Edie in high stress scheduling situations. So I'd like a sit down with Edie and Siobhan when I'm in LA, so they can see I'm not a psychopath.
Wait, hold on. She said,
Chris, I'm gonna give you a schedule where Sherri can do two funny mamas in one sitting. I promise.
Now, is this like something like Disneyland characters are real, or like Chris, the Easter Bunny's great? Like, where does reality intersect with my actual life? Like, how does that?
Dig deep in your faith. Dig deep.
Dig deep, Chris.
How do you feel about that guy? Kym gave a thumbs up. Sorry, go ahead.
He should have got his butt beat. You first of all, I'm trying to figure out how he got up on that stage at the Hollywood Bowl. That's a big, yes, they have stairs, but we find out that Chris doesn't like his security to be in front while he's doing stand-up. It is distracting, but I bet you he'll have security standing in front now. But
also, is that part of the Netflix as a joke festival, or was that just Dave's just doing a run?
That's part of Netflix as a joke.
Oh, it was. That's why the other guys were there. That's why Jamie Foxx and okay, got it.
And so he doesn't like his security up front. So they weren't up front. So when that dude ran up on the stage, they weren't there. And but that was a hard tackle that he did to Dave Chappelle. So what happens after that? That's on you. But I think that, Dave Chappelle, he kind of called out Jon Stewart and Busta Rhymes about, he said, I'm thankful that my friends beat him up. And I'm like, in what universe are Jon Stewart and Busta Rhymes stomping the same dude? Okay. But now he changed it. And Dave Chappelle came out and said, Jon Stewart, Jamie Foxx, and Busta Rhymes did not in any way harm this man.
Keeping him out of a lawsuit.
Yeah, because that could be a lawsuit. Yes, your friends jumped to your defense and stomped him out, which I would expect
the guy had a knife allegedly too.
No, he had a play pretend gun that if you pulled the trigger, it became a knife. So nothing came out. A knife. Okay, well, all right. This is why I'm single, because I just don't go with the flow of what you said. I got to add my thing to it.
That's what a good self-analysis.
Because you was wrong, and it bugged me to let you it was not just a knife.
Could Dave?
A gun.
Okay, but could he have been?
I'm sorry.
Stabbed with the object in the gentleman's
hand.
He
could have been stabbed with it. He could have been hurt.
Hand.
And they broke his arm. Let me tell you, they beat his butt so bad. I couldn't tell Chris if that man was Persian, Asian, black, or white. I was like, what ethnicity? Because his nose was so messed up. But yes, it would expose for him to say, Jon Stewart beat up this dude in defense of me. That exposes them to a lawsuit. And some people go, how could he possibly win a lawsuit when he was the one that jumped on the stage and tackled Dave Chappelle? He could win because security, if they beat him up, that's one thing. That's their job to protect. However, it is not Jamie Foxx's job, Jon Stewart, Busta Rhymes, anybody that jumped up. Their job was to entertain, not to take matters into their own hands. So yes, that could be a big lawsuit.
I'll take Chris Dedman would have got there's a section of ribs or some teeth. I would have booted that. I would not have stopped. If somebody does that to a friend while I'm on the side of the stage.
And that's the way it should have been. That right there, the way he looked was the way he should have looked. If you think you can jump on a stage while a comic is up there and tackle them and possibly hurt them with something that you brought, then whatever happens, that's consequences, baby.
Yep.
Now, we can't say consequences were distributed by the celebrities.
No, it was security personnel that were just doing their job.
Security personnel, yeah. So that was the thing. Let me tell you something, because I know Kym was talking about Andre. He's a black belt. Andre's a black belt. Now he been working out and all of that stuff. Andre knows MMA. He's a black belt in karate. He freaking teaches self-defense classes. He was a bouncer at a club. Andre ain't no joke. Andre would do this. Whoa! My body's a weapon.
One more time?
That's what Andre says, when you see Andre. Cool. He like to do this.
Just like that?
His body's a weapon. Yes. He has taught Kym and I, she was joking around, if you ever came at me, to take my fingernails, dig in so hard and pull out your eyes. He says, because the flesh in your eyes is really soft. And so he's like, you dig in there and pull their eyeballs out. Then as you pull their eyeballs out, take their head, bring it down on your knee. Literally, Andre has taught me, I'll cue up.
Show them. Somebody comes at you from the left. What do? They're coming at you from the left right now.
This like this.
And to the left again.
Head, bring it down to my knee.
That's good.
Literally, you grab them this way, bring it in, and then and right here in their neck, their ear, right here. That's this part, move the wig. This part right here, this ear, so they're coming at you from the left and you pull in the neck, and then you bring them down. Your knee comes into their head, right here is soft, right there, but right here, ladies, get your friggin' fingers around that ear, dig in and rip that sucker off.
And create distance. Get away. Don't
No. Well, that's for you to get away. But what Andre teaches you, ladies, gosh, I wish that when you come, it could be a self-defense class for women, except people, women be wanting to jump on Andre.
Andre'd be dating half the class.
No, literally, like when I had friends over for Andre to teach, they was the ones that was like putting their booty up in the air, because Andre teaches you how to fight on the ground, because at some point a man being bigger might knock you down and you have to fight on the ground, and Andre teaches you self-defense on the ground. So Kym, Lakeisha, they be like, oh, Andre, I don't know if I'm doing it right, can you get on top of me? Everybody wants,
I see no problem with that.
Well, that's what they was doing. Andre would be like, he would sigh, then he'd try to do it. Then he teaches you how to use your thighs as a scissor lock. And that daggone Kym was scissor locking and humping. And I was like, we're going to get in trouble for this, Kym. It's like not ago. But Andre teaches you, he teaches you, you got to find 3 moves that will work for you. So like a man if he gets you on the ground, there are things that you can do if he gets you on the ground. Andre's really, when I say this is a jack of all trades, he's really good. So that's what I was going to say. Andre teaches you in self-defense class, you got to get enough time to run. But what a man doesn't expect is when a man comes up on you or anybody, what they don't expect is for you to run into them. Like they expect for a woman to go, ha, and run away. So he teaches you to go, ah, and run right into them, like into their arm span. And that's when you can do the most damage, and then run.
Look at you. You remembered your lessons. Andre says he should have charged extra for what Kym got out of that.
Yeah, Kym, she got an orgasm. I got a friggin' degree. But
you know it. All right.
But what
Sherri,
I do expect,
go ahead.
If somebody did that to Kym or I on stage, Andre would freaking lose his mind and completely like go crazy. So you should have friends that got your back if something like that happened. But that's unfortunate that it did.
Yeah.
That kind of stuff is scary as heck. But
you're very vulnerable. I've heard who's talking about it? Nikki Glazer. She's just like any psycho. You're in front of a crowd of 1,000, 2,000 people, 200 people every night. Anybody can just kind of show up and do whatever. So that's got to be.
Let me tell you something. I had a man confront me on stage one time. It was a very hostile crowd. I don't want to go into what happened, but he confronted me on stage, scared the mess out of me. And I said, what are you doing? And he goes, I don't like what you said. He was so close to me on stage. Gosh. And I said, it scared me because it takes a minute to process.
Yeah. Is this happening? Yeah.
Is this really happening? And I said, you're going to confront a woman on stage? Like, what kind of man are you? Then his wife was like, I'm his wife. She was in the audience. And she was like, I'm his wife, and I don't like what you said. And I really wanted to say, well, then bring your freaking ass up here and say it to me. But she looked like she could beat me up, so I didn't say it. Yeah. And I was just like, I can't believe it. Then this other comic ran out named Scruncho. He ran out and got him off the stage and was going off and blah, blah. And I remember standing there going, oh my God, I just want to go home. This is awful. And all I remember is there was this woman with blonde hair walking towards the front named Kym Whitley.
Oh.
And Kym Whitley came and stood at the edge of the stage because I just wanted to cry. But something was like, you're not going to cry. And Kym Whitley looked at me and she said, I'm scared as heck, Sherri, but I'm not going to leave you. I'm not going to leave you. And Kym turned around, turned her face to the crowd and folded her arms, and she did not leave me. And I stayed on stage and I did my set, and Kym Whitley stayed. And this is why I will always love my friend for things like that. So when people say, you always shade Kym, you always get on Kym. That girl in the midst of complete hostility said to me, I'm scared, but I will not leave you. That's my friend, Kym Whitley. who eats chicken and puts her foot in the daggone camera.
Who you can see on Made for Love on HBO Max right now. That's right.
And if you're watching HBO Max, watch my show, Sex Lives of College Girls.
How incredible is that? That's so great. I gotta watch
that, Made for Love. Yeah, I got Sex Lives of College Girls on HBO Max, which got picked up for a second season. And Kym is in the middle of filming her second season for Made for Love. So we're actually on the same streamer.
Trajectory there. There you go. All right. So check them out. Show them some love. And then check out Tighten Up Tuesdays with B-Flat every Tuesday. Follow Sherri on Instagram at Sherri Shepherd. If you're not subscribed to this channel, make it happen, folks.
Please
get subscribed.
So we got a self-defense class for Andre to teach.
Listen, we're giving Andre booked. So June 11th, he's going to be getting he'll be choosing between some ladies for the Date Andre game live at the last.
I would love to do that. Oh my gosh, if we go on the road, Kym and I would take Andre. He teaches self-defense class to women. Wouldn't that be very cool?
Comedy tour / self-defense tour. Why not?
Comedy tour, like the Kick Butt comedy tour.
Kick Butt comedy tour. You stop in. You learn a couple things and you have a laugh.
That's right. Because that don't sound as funny. Rip his larynx out comedy tour. We'll
workshop it. Yeah, we can tell you. Crush his orbital. Have a laugh. It doesn't really work either, does it?
Crush his orbital.
You ever see that happen in real life?
I gotta go. Somebody made me some baked chicken and collard greens, and I have to take it over to Kym's house and leave it at her gate.
You do that. Get that cold cured. Sherri, anything else before you go?
No.
Great seeing you. Happy Thursday, everybody. News to come for the live show, and hopefully Sherri will be there. Bye.
Two funny mamas. Two funny mamas.